Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 34th edition of TWitWoW Request Live. On today's episode of TRL, we are going to be live reacting to WWF Backlash 2001, courtesy of the Chiefin. Unfortunately, the Chiefin is not on Twitter that we know of, but he is in the Discord. And I hope he'll show up in chat here so that you guys are going to be able to interact with him as well. And he can, witness this as we're live. But for now, I'm looking forward to watching this. I have the match card listed in the description, John. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but if you haven't, go ahead and pull it up because I think and I'm pretty sure everyone else too wants to hear your reaction to this card.
I mean, first of all, Dudley Boyz versus X Factor. Was that X? No, that wasn't X Pac and Kane. That was a team.
No, it was X Pac, Kane. It was X Pac, Justin Credible, and Albert.
Okay, so yeah, that sounds like a fun opener. Rhyno versus Raven, and what I'm assuming is the Hardcore Championship.
Correct.
William Regal versus Chris Jericho, Duchess of Queensbury rules match. I mean, hell, this was after WrestleMania, right? WrestleMania 17. So,
yes, because I believe Austin was heel, so yeah.
Yeah, so, we know that Jericho beat Regal at WrestleMania 17. These rules clearly favor Regal. We'll see if he can pull it off. Angle Benoit 30-minute Ultimate Submission match. Oh. We know
that's the exact sound that you made when I first told you about that match being on this show.
Yeah, I'm going to be so tapped out by the time we're done with that match. We know that Angle beat Benoit at WrestleMania 17 in controversial fashion. The idea that they've got 30 minutes and it's submissions. Oh, my God. Big Show versus Shane McMahon, last man standing. I mean, that's just asking for chaos, given that this was at a time when Shane did a lot of crazy shit and his body could take it. Matt Hardy versus Christian versus Eddie Guerrero. Is that a European Championship match?
Yes, it is. Triple threat, yep.
I don't know when Matt Hardy beat Eddie, but we know Eddie beat Test for the title at WrestleMania. So Eddie looking to regain the European Championship, and Christian, who I still feel like was with Edge at this time, looking for a singles title.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Christian had his own personal history with the European Championship, so that's not too surprising. And then our main event, Triple H and Stone Cold, the two-man power trip against the Brothers of Destruction, the WWF heavyweight champion and the WWF Intercontinental Champion going against the World Tag Team Champions. Winner takes all.
Yep.
And yeah, stacked fucking main event, man. This card looks legit as hell. I'm excited for this. What match are you most looking forward to, man? Because you already know with me.
Right, of course, it's Angle Benoit. For me, it's the triple threat, Hardy, Christian, Guerrero.
Interesting. It's just because your boy Eddie's in it, and we know in back in those times,
well, Eddie and Christian, really. I've always been a big fan of both those guys.
Yeah, Christian, especially around this time, I always felt like it was more understated because, I mean, Edge definitely had the bigger personality, which at the end of the day is going to get you farther in a business like this. But Christian, just the way he worked in that ring was just phenomenal. But hey, man, we've run down the card. I'm hyped. You're hyped. We're all hyped. Let's get into this, baby.
All right, guys. We do have the WWE Network version of this pulled up. The full video is 2 hours, 44 minutes, 34 seconds, and we have ours set to exactly 0. So make sure that you guys are there if you haven't already. And John, you already said you were ready, so I'm just going to do the countdown, and we're going to get right into this. 3, 2, 1, go. And there we see the signature. God, this signature was so good.
So fucking hype. You know what's funny? We got SmackDown 1000 this Tuesday, and I just saw on Twitter when I was doing last-minute mass tagging that they gave SmackDown 1000 the Attitude Era intro. I'm guessing that's what's gonna open the show. And I'm like, nice. Man, that's fucking awesome. And we see
if they bring nothing back from old school SmackDown, they need to bring back the fist. Okay.
Everybody wants to get fisted for SmackDown 1000.
Dude, that reminds me of that episode of Talking Smack where Brian brought that up. It was just like, man, SmackDown really likes fisting. It's like, wow, he really is just trying to get fired.
Yeah. Don't give a fuck. Brian is the best, Brian. For men. 2 teams, all the gold.
Who will claim dominance?
2-man power trip, Brothers of Destruction. And it's all coming to you at Backlash.
In the end, who will have all the power?
Oh, man. You know, I gotta say, I know people
this graphic, though! This graphic with the swinging hooks! Oh, the nostalgia!
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Oh, my God. They don't do anything like this anymore. All the shit they do now is so lame.
Man, Chiefin, fuck your work. Seize the means of production. This way you can watch whatever you want on television. We got the Pyro. Holy shit, Pyro.
I know, dude. When was the last time we had Pyro?
God, fuck being a publicly traded company. Oh, man. Look at that attendance, too. You don't even have to tarp off any of the seats.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Even camera side. It's like,
oh,
wow.
and this is Chicago. Damn.
Yes, it is. Where's Mark? Mark's in Chicago. He get hyped as hell for this. He might have even. I don't know how old. I think he's our age. So I mean, maybe he did go to this show. I don't know.
Man, I'm seeing a CM Marks right now. If that counts.
Oh my God! Listen to your face.
My face.
That's right.
Is so hyped for this. You know what, too? This is another reason why it pisses me off,
dude. And then I apologize for cutting you off. But you mentioned the tarps. I want to mention the signs because look at how many more signs there are in the crowd.
Dude, I was going to mention the signs because, and it's funny that, like, yeah, you wanted to get that in because brown on out, that ESPN is already going strong. I was going to say it pisses me off really all the time. I shouldn't even say sometimes. When WWE confiscates signs because look at some of the inspired artwork. I saw a sign that was like a render of the Hardy Boys, and it looked really good. Like, look at this energy.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep. It's just a fucking sea of signs, man. I love it.
Oh, God, this is when Paul Heyman was on commentary. That's right. Holy shit.
And, oh, God, I forget his name. Howard Finkel was the announcer, too, the ring announcer.
Ah, yes, that's right.
Howard Finkel.
For as obnoxious and as annoying as I can be on commentary, and I'm definitely self-aware, I will always be proud that I was never Paul Heyman levels of bad. Now there is X Factor.
Yep.
You know, I gotta say, you know, we saw a little bit of Just Incredible with ECW-based Patreon requests, which I never did formally thank Chiefin. The Chiefin, thank you so much, man, for your Patreon request. I mean, you're really after my heart. You support Johnny Mundo, and you support Team TWitWoW. And here we go as it breaks down. But yeah,
little Spike already dropping the drop kick.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny that you said dropping that drop kick because he was known originally as LSD in ECW, and he's definitely got to be dropping acid if he's going after Albert, but he got the double stomp.
Well, yeah, and his finisher is the Dudley drop, or no, actually, no, you know what? It was the Dudley dog. Never mind.
And I gotta say, so we've seen a little bit of Just Incredible. Was the point I was gonna make before it just totally broke down. X-Pac, always solid in ring, never really got into a character, because, like, what was it that one? Was it Podswoggle that was like, an X-Pac is X-Pac? Just pretty much that's
Oh, no, that was Wrestling Isn't Wrestling.
Oh, Wrestling Isn't Wrestling. We gotta go back and rewatch that sometime. And Spike Ducks, Crucifix Pin, but
yeah.
Yeah,
because it was like, oh, this is Road Dogg. His thing is, he spells his name. This is Billy Gunn. His thing is, he has a butt. This is X-Pac. His thing is, he's X-Pac.
And leg drop there by Albert. And see, I'm glad Albert's in because he was the guy I wanted to talk about. You talk about...
the Dudley dog. Nope, got thrown. Holy shit.
You talk about earlier when we were running down the card how you've always appreciated Christian. I always thought Albert was, like, understated in the ring. And I think it was always kind of hampered by okay gimmicks. Like, to this day, I still feel like A-Train was the best gimmick he ever had. And
you know how a lot of the time when he was in Japan, people always talk about like, oh, he's so much better in Japan and stuff. Do you remember that he was Carl Anderson's first tag team partner?
Actually, yeah, that's right. You know, there are times I forget that, but yeah, he was Giant Bernard.
Yep.
And Just Incredible is in a giant amount of pain there with his testicles coming into contact with the ring post. I was like wanting to make the tag, but yeah, I freaking love Albert in the ring. I feel like he even brought out some of Brock Lesnar's best matches. If you're just talking about like pure Haas fights, it was always really cool to watch him work.
Nice, oh man, back when Devon could actually move.
Yeah,
this is nice to see.
Damn. Yeah, man.
Oh, and Albert. Oh, wow. Albert. Oh, and the reverse. That was a damn black mass. Reverse roundhouse from X-Pac.
Look at X-Pac doing that, but nobody knows what the fuck you're doing. Tag out.
He just tagged the back of Albert's hand. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like Albert reached his hand up, but he didn't have his palm facing up. His palm was just out there. Like it was facing the mat. And X-Pac just slapped the back of his hand to tag him. That's weird.
Oh, Devon.
Oh no! Oh. It's a new version of WhatsApp.
I was even gonna ask you. No, nobody even asked you WhatsApp. Albert now arguing with Teddy Long, who was a rep at this time. Man, that's nostalgic.
Oh my god, that's right. He was a manager though before he became a ref. So he went from manager to ref to general manager.
Yeah, damn.
What a weird career path for Teddy. He was just one of those guys that just knew he wanted to stay in the company, and they just kept finding new things for him to do.
Hey, man, when you're patient and you wait out your time, people will look at you eventually.
Patient and also loyal, I think, is the big one.
Oh, absolutely. They'll look at you and they'll be like, I've never noticed you before. What do you do currently? I'm a ref. Yeah, you're GM now. Congratulations.
Yeah, and you're going to go down as one of the most iconic GMs of all time.
And, breaking it up. Yeah, I really do have to credit. Wait, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, even if it is partially because you could become a meme.
Absolutely. I mean, I got to give credit to Teddy, actually. I always loved him as a GM as a kid. I thought nobody could really fill Stephanie's shoes because, God, even to this day, I miss babyface Steph. She was just the most likable McMahon when she wanted to be. But Teddy did a great job. Like, I really loved his SmackDown and him always giving JBL shit. But Teddy, I can't. I'm hurt. Well, at Armageddon, you're going to be defending the title against Eddie Guerrero, The Undertaker, and Booker T. But I beat all of them already. Yeah, we'll beat them again. I just kicked there by X-Pac.
You ever see that flow chart where it's like, how many people in the ring? 2? Are they arguing? No. Are they heels? Yes. 1-on-1 with The Undertaker.
Oh, nice spear into the corner there by X-Pac. Just Incredible against the tag. Yeah, just incredible, man. It's a shame he's going through the stuff he's going through currently, because that's another guy that may have never really had the character, but then again, ECW fans might disagree, because obviously he was allowed to, I think, have more personality there. But in ring, yeah, definitely a solid hand again. And, spinning sidewalk slam. Wow. Just Incredible here. Is he going to tag out, or is he going to stay on Devon? Oh, no, he's definitely going to tag out. He's looking to his corner. And get Albert back in there. Yeah!
He sure did.
I want to see a Baldo bomb in this match.
Yeah, that was always such a cool looking move.
Oh, yeah, dude. Nice kick there. Double arm underhook. Look at this. The delay.
Butterfly plex.
And wow, Spike, wow.
You think you're gonna? Oh, he knows where he belongs.
Fucking shrimp.
Right in the corner over there.
X-Pac and tag, man. And now Credible and X-Pac.
Oh, Devon ducks. Double jumping lariat.
Nicely done there by Devon. Look at the smiles on the faces of people in the front row and the clap. This is like the fucking opener. The opener, and we've got people like making this clap because the Dudleys are just so over.
Oh, here comes Bubba. Back elbow. Scoop slam to Credible. Scoop slam to Pac.
Oh, wait.
Bubba bomb!
Bubba bomb there. Oh, but Xbox is like, man, fuck you. And, Bubba reverse the Irish whip. And high sidewalk slam there.
I'm surprised they aren't the Dudley dudes, considering how much they all love alliteration.
Yeah, really.
Oh, Devon taking Albert over the top rope with himself.
And now it's Bubba Incredible in the ring.
X-Pac's in there too, but he's recovering from that Bubba bomb.
Oh, Incredible doing his best Shawn Michaels impersonation with that Irish whip.
Where's Devon? There's Devon? We're gonna get a Waza!
What up? Oh, and Bubba's got that face.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, wow.
Incredible rip.
But you can't get the tables or else you get disqualified.
Testify! Get the tables!
You can't, but you'll get disqualified. Oh, my God.
What do they care about getting disqualified? They care about entertaining the crowd, damn it.
Well, they are, baby. Oh, bicycle kick there by Albert.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
It's 3-on-1. If Albert gets in the ring, at least. Right now, it's 2-on-1, but Albert's right there.
And
Pac out of the way.
That's the beginning of the
end.
There's
Albert. I knew it was going to be 3-on-1 , damn it. Double.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, Albert. Oh, there's the pin. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
Yeah, X Factor gets the win. Yeah, and there you see Albert throwing up the X. Oh, no. I'll tell you, this beatdown continues. They're going to have the ref throwing up the X, too.
I love that Degeneration X became so huge that it had its own spin-offs.
Yeah. Oh, now Credible's got the table. They're like, yeah, you want to bring out tables so goddamn bad? Oh, yeah, Albert. Gesturing for these guys to set the table up. Oh, Bubba tried to bite the finger of Albert. Oh, no, Devon. You want to trip it, Albert? No, don't do this, Tim. Oh.
What is it with the Dudleys and injuring dicks?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a blow. It is a theme.
And 3D X-Pac through the table. Well, look at it. Look at how happy the crowd is because they got what they wanted. It's almost like, you know, giving the fans what they want actually works as a business model. X-Pac there.
It works. It doesn't work as a business model. It just works to pop the crowd in at that one point in time.
Fair enough.
If it worked as a business model, the WWE would be doing it because their number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5 goals are make money.
Yeah, that's so true. This was Albert setting the win in motion and then the double super kick.
Look at Teddy Long rushing to get over to make the count.
Yeah, because, you know, he realizes, oh, shit, you know, I need to actually do my job. Low blow there. And then, of course, the 3D on the replay. Oh, man, poor X-Pac.
Javaris, they don't have to try to be good anymore because they make money whether they're good or not.
And there's a limousine. Who could be inside of it? I always love this trope.
I'm guessing a McMahon.
Well, with a limousine that long, I'd only know one person to compensate.
Vince?
And is it?
Oh, God, it's the Duchess. It's the Duchess of Queensbury, John.
I guess, well, Regal. My Triple H so much better. Once I'm out of this horrible city. America is a barbaric place.
That dude on the left looked really familiar. Who was he? He ended up being a wrestler, I think, but I don't remember what his name was.
Oh, there's Kurt Angle. Get ready to tap like a bitch tonight. Oh, wait, that match is next?
No.
Oh,
right.
well,
Even is next.
All right, because, yeah, Lillian said minutes. That's what threw me off. You cheated. He is. Wow. Your hair is a crock. I know that you're bald. Faker.
I think this was before he got his hair buzzed.
I know that.
Oh. He lost a hair versus hair match to Edge to do that, right?
Yeah, that was Judgment Day. I want to say 02.
Okay. Judgment Day is usually later on in the year, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's around what, like May?
Oh, so it's not that much later. It's like middle of the year, basically.
Yeah. I could be wrong about that though. Don't, you know.
Oh, here we go. Yep, hardcore championship.
Rhyno versus Raven.
What about me? What about oh, Jerry Lynn? Jerry Lynn and Crash Holly.
Sunday Night Heat, okay. Look at Jerry. Always got the tights.
And he won the light heavyweight title because of it.
Yeah, Jerry Lynn.
Good for you, Jerry.
Oh, man. Yeah, here comes the hardcore champion, Rhyno.
Oh, man. Rhyno.
This is when he was still like, you talk about people that can move and stuff. I mean, the Rhyno the same way. I wonder if we're going to see like a real, like, I know he still does the gore, but I'm talking like a gore, like ripped him in half. Hope we see that in this match.
Who do you think has the most effective spear nowadays?
Nowadays, God. I won't say Roman. Lashley, I can't remember what his spear looks like. I don't really want to say him either. Oh, here comes Raven with the shopping cart full of goodies.
Oh, and it's goatee Raven too. That's new.
Oh yeah, well, he's definitely feeling himself. I have a lot of feelings about things, okay? I'm gonna go read poetry by an abandoned swing set. As far as your question about the best spear, I really don't know. I would need more time than what's allotted and what should be like live reactions. We got a lot going on, but
low key, based on the one spear that we saw last week, it might be Caitlyn.
Maybe. Hardcore championship.
Yeah.
Raven's like, I'm so hardcore, I once wrote poetry with a quill pen, so...
Oh, you know what? Yeah, iconic player one mentioned Mil Muertes. That's the perfect...
Oh,
perfect
man. Yeah, you know, I feel like because he's still recovering probably from, like, that knee surgery while we're watching.
Drop toe hold!
Damn, that didn't take long.
Rhyno was charging, brother.
And now Raven. Raven's got the trash can. And, oh, right to the head of Rhyno there. Hooks the leg, too. Kick out. You know what, though? For all the jokes I've been making about Raven, I fucking loved his promos in ECW. And, like, I'm of the opinion, as are a few other people, that he probably could have been a bit more. I even heard, and I wish I could go back and watch this. It probably is on the network, if I had to guess. That, like, when Raven was featured prominently on Sunday Night Heat, he kind of made it his show because he would just get the mic and like cut promos, and apparently they were genuinely good promos. And Rhyno, oh, but Raven, oh, it didn't matter. Raven got destroyed. I think he tried to get the trash can up to protect himself, but you know, Rhino's just so strong. False count anywhere. That's another thing I miss about the hardcore title. You want a false count anywhere match? Bring out the hardcore title. You get a false count anywhere match every time.
Yeah, that's true. 24/7 rules, brother.
Steel steps.
Oh, wow.
I honestly feel like a title like that could work, but if you took the concept more seriously, like just somebody like facing all these odds every minute of every day, like it just sounds freaking nuts. And Rhyno, oh shit, is this gonna be like a one-man concerto here? No. There's a shot to the back of the head. There's another shot. Raven now seated in his chair. What is Rhyno thinking about? Rhyno, of course, the defending champion here. Raven looking to get the hardcore title back. And oh my God. Missed. That would have been so cool if it connected. And I'm sure that's exactly what Rhyno is thinking.
For sure.
And Ace the Skylord, man, taking
Oh, and look at Raven using Rhino's own tactic against him.
Yeah, absolutely.
What did Ace say?
Well, just Ace taking up the mantle that I was talking about earlier about what a great promo artist Raven was.
Oh, yeah.
Rhyno. Oh, Rhyno missed the right hand. Raven the challenger here. The snap jabs. I don't even know how you could have any hardcore title match in peace, though, knowing that it's like 24/7 rules. Because I would just be being like, well, I could wrestle, but I gotta like have a 360-degree, view just in case Crash comes disguised as a popcorn guy. Steve Blackman could come in with his nunchakus. God knows what else. I mean, even though X Factor just got done having a match, Just Incredible might come out. He might try and do something. Spike Dudley, God, And Rhyno, Raven's face right in the ring post. God, with my anxiety, I would make the worst hardcore champion of all time. Hey, Johnny, got title defense tonight. No, I don't want to. I'll be attacked. That's kind of the point. Didn't sign up for this. Trash can lit. When me and my sister, we did what all kids do that like have even the remotest idea of like what pro wrestling is. We made construction paper belts. We had a hardcore title. I remember my sister used to beat me all the time, but I got her one time because we were in her bedroom and like we were talking about like we wanted to imitate one of those games that we saw in like Double Dare 2000. So she like rolled herself up in this blanket to look like a human tortilla. And I realized like she was really wrapped in there. There was no way she could kick out. So like I real quick went for a pin and I made a quick count like 1, 2, 3. And I rushed out of the room and I'm like, I'm hardcore champion. So I did it just like they do on the TV show. And Raven kicks out. And then my sister came out like 2 minutes later and she just had this look on her face like, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to get that championship back. And she did. But I could always say that I was a former hardcore champion.
Nice.
So I respect what these guys have been through. I have my own wars.
That's awesome, dude.
And Rhyno gonna go grocery shopping, and I guess Raven meat is on the list.
Oh. You know what, though? It probably tastes like chicken.
And here we see again him getting it in the cart. Oh, man. Well, that meat's already been pre-tenderized. And how Raven face right in the cart there. Man, I cannot wait for that 30-minute Ultimate Submission match. We still got one more match after this hardcore title match. That's the Duchess of Queensbury rules match.
Yep. Oh, the drop toe hold. Face first onto the shopping cart.
Nicely done there by Raven. Look at Raven like persevering in the face of these odds.
Raven's awesome, man.
Oh man, Javaris says that apparently, Vince hated Raven because Raven would get Shane drunk. That's an interesting story to me. I'd love to know what they talked about when they got drunk. And
oh my God, these shots with the sign to the head. It was a handicap parking sign, too.
Yeah, well, Rhyno may have to use it after this match. I know.
Wow.
Raven. Oh, kick there to Rhyno now off the another side of the face.
CTE. Hello.
And Irish whip.
Oh, and yeah, splash into the bulldog.
That is the one dark side about this time is that, like, see, for every gain, though, there's always, like, a very strong reaction that can almost be seen as negative because that whole culture, like brain science hadn't really been as sophisticated as it is today back then. I mean, you're talking 17 years ago. And, now we know so much.
See, that's not even true, though. We've known about the dangers of concussions since, like, the 80s. WWE just didn't give a shit until Benoit happened.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Two.
Wow, he kicked out.
I wouldn't have. I would have been like, well, you can have it. But no, I didn't know that actually we had all that information.
That explains why your sister beat you so often. You don't have a strong will.
I really don't. When me and my friend Sean used to play wrestle, anytime like I would even hit my my ankle against a dresser or whatever, and the pain would just be radiating, I'd be like, just go for the pin, go for the finish. And shopping cart right in the midsection. Oh man. And Raven looking to reclaim the hardcore title. It's pointless to even talk about reigns and defenses and stuff like that, given how erratic this championship was. Oh my God.
Rhyno firing back with the handicap parking sign. Oh, but Raven kicks out.
Raven just kicking out. Wow. Like, I'm not going down that easily. Like, fan, damn. Oh, and another. Ash can right to the head. And look at Rhyno's positioning, Ash.
He's thinking gore, but he's going to end up running into the shopping cart, maybe even head first.
And
yep, there it is.
Oh, wow. Rhyno, I guess, going to try self-checkout. And now.
Oh, literally. Oh, God. Literally using the kitchen sink, Raven is.
He gets the even flow DDT. I'm pretty sure that's going to be it.
It might be it here. 2. No.
I'm telling you, should have gone for the finish.
Look how invested in this match the crowd is, though.
Yeah, man. Oh, there's the gore. That's it.
There you go.
I think people actually wanted Raven to win that match. I'm not sure, though.
Seemed like it.
Oh, wait. Somebody's coming out, I think. Or no, I guess not. It seemed like they were standing and shit. I thought somebody was going to try and do something. We're really going to have a self-contained hardcore match? That's rare.
Imagine that, right?
Especially in this time period. Because I know that the hardcore title, it went from 24/7 to the 24/7 rule got retired first. But it didn't get retired at this time. And then just the belt itself would be retired. So it was like a slow death.
Yeah.
I don't know, clutching a hardcore title. And yeah, that's it. You know what, though? I wonder if this is going to be a pay-per-view action where we see defenses throughout the night.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, God. These albums that they used to put out with the entrance themes on them.
Yeah, those were the fucking... In fact, you know, it's funny, actually. I was in the kitchen the other day. My sister comes to me and she's like, "Oh, John, do you still want these WWE anthology CDs?" And I'm like, "No, Spotify's a thing. I'm okay."
Yeah.
I'm pretty much like, "No, the internet's a thing now. CDs are antiquated."
WWF The Music, Volume 5. Oh, man. Last Man Standing. Shane McMahon versus The Big Show. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I had WWE Anthology because that was their big CD set. I remember that was like one of the biggest ones they did. And I had Forcible Entry. That was another one. But yeah, WWF The Music. I never really got any of those because that was before my time. All right, it's Jericho. It's Regal. The Duchess of Queensbury rules match.
Yep.
Oh, it's Shane McMahon. Shane and the Beanstalk. Look at story time with Shane.
Shane O'Mac instead of just Jack. Oh my God. Oh yeah, iconic. I'm pretty sure we all own VHS tapes still. I know I have a bunch of them still sitting in my entertainment center.
I think I gave mine away and my DVDs for that matter.
Yeah.
I don't know. At the time, I just thought I'd always like keep my network subscription. And then I'm like, no, WWE kind of sucks actually, so I'm just going to pass.
Yeah. Yeah, that's such an obvious grin on Vince's face there.
This isn't as good as my... Oh.
Nice.
Damn.
And this was after he bought WCW in storyline too.
Yep.
Steph! Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh!
Damn.
Oh, there's Austin with Deborah.
Your cookies still suck.
Wait, what?
Deborah used to like bake cookies, and I think they had it like in storyline where she's just like a really shitty baker.
Kevin Kelly.
Yeah, Kevin.
It's an interesting name, Stone Cold. I didn't know that you were called Stone Shut Up. Who is he?
Oh, it's the coach.
Back when he knew his fucking place.
What? Why?
Regal insults are the best. Oh my god, Regal. This is so good.
Regal is just amazing.
Yep, and that's our next match too. And then the big gimmick is that nobody knows what the Duchess of Queensbury rules even are, except for Regal and I guess the Duchess too.
Yeah. You know, it's almost like Regal's really rigged this so that he's the only one that with any chance of winning. And there's the video package here.
Shut the hell up!
A toe rag.
Oh man. Was Regal Jericho's first major program after he was basically off TV for like a year?
I'm not sure.
Because I know they debuted him hot and they gave him, I think he had like a program with The Rock initially, but like they just didn't have anything for him at one point and he was just off TV for forever.
Jericho's like, I have no clue what that is. God, 2001 was a crazy year for Jericho. You know, he had this feud with the Regal. I don't know what he did in the middle, but I know when like the Alliance versus WWF really started taking off, Jericho finally became a world champion, winning the WCW title at the expense of The Rock. And then, of course, first ever undisputed champion. So 2001, man, the year of Jericho as far as I'm concerned. It's hard to believe that if you go far back enough in 2001, he was doing stuff like this. But you're so wonderful, William.
Sean, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the commissioner. I'm pretty sure they just said that.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Ace, the game.
He's in the main event tonight.
Of course he is.
Regal is a royal pain in the ass. Did you see that sign?
No, I missed it because I was looking at chat, but
would you like a spot of tea? Someone brought whiteboards so that they could dry erase.
Regal with the mic.
Who's going to introduce? Oh, the Duchess, probably. Asshole, 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 asshole.
That's not very polite, crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Duchess of Queensbury. Oh my god. Oh, they got the swinging hooks even during the entranceway. I just noticed that. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
The dude on the left ended up being a wrestler. I really wish I remembered his name. He looks like freaking Danny from Real World Austin or Houston, one of the Texas cities. I don't know.
Paul Heyman says he knows the rules, but he's sworn to secrecy. Way to come off as in the know there, Paulie.
Yeah, it was Real World Austin. That dude on the left, well, now he's on the right because we're facing their backs. But the dude in front, like the shorter-haired guy, looks like Danny from the Real World Austin.
Okay. No, I know of Real World, but I never really watched that iteration. And
how long have you been watching the challenge?
Oh god, dude, I don't even know the first season of it that I watched. I know it was like later in its run, because obviously, like it's on season 32, I think now.
I'm trying to remember what Danny's last name was, so that maybe you could recognize it. Danny Jameson.
Yeah, it doesn't really ring any bells. Here comes Jericho. I noticed that this isn't for the Intercontinental title and that Jericho seems to be no longer the Intercontinental. Oh, that's right, because Triple H is Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, Triple H holds the title now, and he's teaming up with the WWF champion, Austin.
My God, what an unholy alliance. Oh, Jericho's got a mic, too. Oh, God, he's going to turn up the volume for this.
Yeah, of course. Oh, that's right. He did. He made his debut in the same arena in Chicago in '99. August of '99 was Jericho's debut.
Yeah, I mean, Jericho doesn't know the rules of this match at all, but let's see what he has to say about it. Jericho always was a solid promo, especially back in these times. Oh, God.
Ugh. JR, she has a nice smile.
Oh, wow.
Regal's face. Ugly City. Of course.
Damn. And then Duchess is like, no.
Jericho's insults are so predictable. Oh, and that's it. The bell rang. And he just wanted to get his shit in. He just wanted to call the queen ugly. Or the Duchess ugly.
And referee Tim White, before he was suicidal.
Is this before then?
Yes.
You remember when that was?
I want to say that was late 2005 is when it began.
Oh, wow.
And nice side headline there by Jericho. That's one thing, like, despite the comedic undertones, two solid wrestlers here. You know, scientifically speaking, Jericho can do the high flying and the technical stuff. Regal really comes from that European technical wrestling background. Look at that role. God, Regal was so good. I'll even say that the biggest crime I committed as a wrestling fan was not appreciating Regal as much as I did until I got much older and he wasn't as active in the ring. Because he is just so solid in there. Man, I'll tell you. I mean, Regal himself admits.
Oh, man, Jericho's going full thrill seeker mode, brother.
You know, nicely done there. You know, Regal admits to getting in his own way. I still wish that, like, things would have turned out differently and he would have gotten that WWE title reign. That would have been a reign to remember. I'd probably still go back and watch that shit to this day because he was such a great heel character. And I think he could still go solidly enough in the ring that I could buy him as a champion at that level. And now Regal right in the barricade there.
So, any attempts at predicting what the actual rules to this match are?
Oh God, I couldn't even begin to think. It's probably something utterly ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Regal there. Oh, man. You know, it's funny because a while back, I watched a match from a Japanese promotion between, and Regal sidestepping the dropkick between Regal and Benoit when Benoit was Pegasus, Wild Pegasus. And Regal actually won that match. His matches with Benoit, man, some of my freaking favorites. Always intense. And, Jericho there. He just got suplexed. Regal lateral press. Forearm in the face, and Jericho kicks out.
Regal sucks.
He does not, audience. Look at these alternating knee strikes. And then double knee there right to the face, my God. And then the wave. Always a proper Englishman. Oh, man. Regal's the best. Uppercut. What an uppercut that was. That's a European uppercut right there. And another one. Oh, my God. Yeah, I freaking love Regal. Still, some of my two favorite singles matches that he did that wasn't like a Benoit or like a technician on that level. When he brought Dave Taylor into SmackDown in like 06, and they were feuding with London and Kendrick for the tag titles. Regal on 2 separate weeks faced London and Kendrick, and they were the perfect opponents because they were cruiserweights. Regal could just throw them around like rag dolls, and you really got to see like the suplexes in Regal's arsenal and just what he can do. And I remember watching those matches, and I never looked at Regal the same way after that. I'm like, oh my God, this dude's fucking awesome. Like, he could do shit like this. That's when I saw my first Regalplex. I think it was against Paul London, I want to say. And a drop kick there by Jericho. And Jericho, of course, I mean, Jericho is a guy that, I mean, we even talk about, like, what's our favorite flavor of Jericho? Nice, Frankensteiner. The Duchess looking concerned. But yeah, 2001 Jericho. I'd say like pre-undisputed champion, but still kind of heelish Jericho. Like when he won the WCW title, really liked him. Obviously, end of the world as we know it, Jericho when he feuded with Punk. That's still one of my favorite Jerichos just because of how far he went. So yeah, Jericho's really been amazing over the years. And again, this was 2001, and now he's dad bod Jericho. Not the strongest iteration, but I will say his New Japan promos are fucking hilarious simply because he just doesn't really care about having a filter.
Allowed to swear Jericho is amazing.
Bulldog there by Jericho. Yeah, Regal was going for the Regal cutter. And Lion Salt. I think that's how Jericho beat Regal at WrestleMania. Oh, wait.
Bell just rang?
Referee didn't count.
Oh, wow. Oh, Regal, 2. Oh.
Jericho kicked out anyway. Look at him and trying to act like, oh, of course I knew that. Rah-rah. Jericho there with the kick.
Lariat took Regal down.
Middle rope Jericho now. Oh, got caught.
Regal caught him. Catapult into the ropes. Oh, throw it into the ropes.
That was actually perfect distance because the throw was right in there. And then look at that German. Oh, my God, Regal. Damn, look at that. Regal giving me a pre-chub before Angle Benoit. What a guy.
He's warming you up, brother.
Oh, the Duchess is just like, how puts on sunglasses Regal of him. How thinking the Regal stretch. Oh, the Regal stretch. You know, that really was like a painful looking submission too, because he's got the legs crossed and then that, like, yeah, Regal, man. Damn. And Jericho, we got to get to the ropes. Round 1, I guess, was a draw. So now we're at round 2. Jericho gets to the ropes there. I know, Regal. What's he thinking? Oh, I thought he was going to do like another maybe like Tiger or Dragon Suplex. Oh, it could be another German. Oh, Jericho. Counter victory roll. No. Could be the walls.
Oh, and now there's going to be another round break. Once he gets him turned over all the way.
If he gets him turned over, I mean, Regal is a bigger competitor, and there it is. And Regal taps out. That's it.
Oh, shit. Okay. No, okay.
Oh! Regal just had the Regal stretch.
Yeah, but he didn't win with it. He was just torturing Jericho with it.
Oh. You should come to more of those announcers meetings, Paul says. What a douche nugget. Oh, Jericho. I think he's pretty fed up. Oh, Regal got stopped in his tracks there. Face right in the announcer. Oh, Regal. Uses the scepter. Oh, right in the face. Oh, wait.
Oh my God.
So, no disqualification. It's in rounds. No submissions. I'm guessing count out and pinfalls are still in effect. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure, like, when Coach asked her how you can win, she was getting ready to say the only way you can win, which kind of implies that there's only one specific way to win, which means you can't win via DQ, you can't win via submission. I'm guessing you can only win by pinfall, and that's like the only rule.
Which is weird because at WrestleMania 17, I thought Jericho won via pinfall. So you'd think like maybe the story would be, oh, he won by submission, but he can't do that again here. But I digress.
Maybe.
These uppercuts by Regal, man. Fuck.
He's amazing.
Jericho hung up on the ropes. And, oh, ducks. Oh, my God. And again with the wave. Oh, man. Regal's feeling so good about himself because he's like, haven't gotten pinned yet. Yeah, I tapped out, but didn't matter because those rules don't apply.
Yep.
And going to be the butterfly suplex here.
Yep.
Perfect. Nice release there.
As always.
Form in the face and kick out. And another kick out. Oh, could be a back suplex. Jericho lands on his feet. Enziguri, yes. Jericho now trying to get his bearings.
Oh, JR.
What'd he say?
Oh, he's just old is all it is. Just the way he says certain things just makes me giggle.
Kicks there by Jericho. Oh, now Tim White. I mean, there is no disqualification, so... There's a clothesline in the corner now. Is it going to be the Bulldog again for the line salt? No. You can't win with the walls of Jericho. You can solve... Oh! Regal now taking a reprieve on the outside.
Yeah, he needs one. Baseball slot.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Regal mortified. Regal's face. Oh my God.
Lariat from Jericho.
That needs to be...
wow, Jericho going after the security guys. Oh God, he's got the Queen and the Duchess.
Don't do it.
Oh no, he's getting her in the ring. Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
Oh God, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna do a lion salt to her?
No, I'm thinking Walls of Jericho, but Regal's got to steal the chair.
God. And there's the chair shot from Regal.
Right to the back, and another chair shot.
3 now. And he ditches the chair.
God, that...
1, 2, 3.
There it is. Regal wins.
Oh my God.
I will say though, that face he made when his head was in the lap of the Duchess, that shit needs to be fucking jiffed hard. Like that whole sequence of just like, oh, like I can't even, like, I know I usually make the sounds, but I think Regal went beyond that of the face again. This man's facial expressions were fucking legendary.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, Regal, let's get out of this awful city. Yes, Duchess, yes. Oh my God, Regal, you ham. God, a perfect blend. A guy that is just so fucking perfect in the ring as far as like his moves and stuff goes. And he's that comedic. We love you, William Regal.
Yeah. Oh, big show. Here we go. Although that's not next. Your match is next.
Yes! Oh, wait, what's Big Show saying here? Let me put another way than this.
Oh, God.
Vince likes that.
Where's he going?
Look at this shared evil laugh right now.
Oh, my God.
Wow, they really got into that.
Yeah, they did.
Yes! Oh, my God. Now let's look at the video footage of Angle cheating at WrestleMania. Roll the footage, monkeys. I said roll the footage, monkeys. Fuck you then. There we go. Jeez. Ankle lock, crossface. Yes. Tap.
All right, man.
And then the douche nugget, Kurt Angle. Oh, yeah, an ankle lock. Ooh.
Have you ever had an ankle lock performed on you?
No.
That's probably a good thing.
Probably. Yes. You didn't even show the rest. Oh, there's Benoit training. Getting ready for it. Volume and apologize to the Duchess. Here comes Kurt Angle.
Oh. Who sucks?
Kurt Angle.
God.
Brandon asking me if I'm going to be okay. Fuck no, I'm not. This is my fucking bread and butter right here.
If cardiac arrest is the same thing as okay, he'll be fine.
Iconic player one, John, restrain your dick as much as possible for this upcoming match, okay? Never. Man, whenever these two shared a ring, like I know I've taken little fun pot shots at Angle, but the truth is, Kurt Angle is fucking brilliant at what he does. I mean, especially back in this time, obviously in 2018, you know, the body ages, time isn't kind to anybody, but in early to mid 2000s, stack Kurt Angle up against anybody. The dude was a fucking machine. Yep. And, you know, you put, oh, wait. I was going to finish my thought, but Angle's got a promo.
Does he? Oh, there we go.
There was Michael Jordan quitting his promo. Here we go.
Oh,
oh,
Jesus
shit.
Christ, Kurt.
David Wells.
Oh my God.
And now I can get back to my point with the entrance of Benoit here with his shooter theme.
Yeah.
His My Lady Peace theme. But, you know, Angle was a machine. Benoit, when I first got into wrestling, it took a while for me to see my first Chris Benoit match, but the moment I did, you know, every wrestling fan has that childhood hero, Hogan, Rock, Austin. For me, and I'm fully aware of what happened, and I've gotten to a point now in my healing where I can separate it. Benoit, the wrestler, not the husband, the father, the man outside of the ring, but the wrestler, was my first childhood hero in wrestling. And it's just to see the Joker to his Batman, so to speak, in Kurt Angle. Just incredible, the matches that these two would have together. And I've never even seen this one. You know, so this is a treat for me. There's the lockup. Angle, of course, an Olympic gold medalist. He'll tell you about it every chance he gets. Had such a fluid transition to pro wrestling. Benoit, of course, towards the end of his life, he called wrestling his mistress. The love of his life, his passion. Trained in the dungeon. Remember after he won the world heavyweight title, one of the people he thanked was Stu Hart. You know, just embracing that whole lineage. And now Angle reversing the collar and elbow tie up there. Kyoto, the official for this contest, backs up. And again, folks, I am in pure fandom mode here. It may just sound like play-by-play, but I am just loving every maneuver, every counter, every chop, every suplex. We're going to see everything here. Oh, Angle, going for the single leg pick. Nice takedown, but look at Benoit with the defensive posture there. Gets the arm, wraps the legs around, could be cross arm breaker. Look at these transitions already. Angle with the scramble.
Oh, my God.
And that's the crazy thing, Ashton. Benoit, to me, and you know, I don't really consider myself an authority on his life by any means. My understanding, had no collegiate experience, no mat experience as far as that kind of wrestling is concerned. And yet it is just so able to hold his own with Angle. Now could be, oh, no, double leg takedown. Look at Angle with the double leg. And now the mount. Benoit trying to put his own in the mount. And
I mean,
Angle,
you mentioned the collegiate experience, and that's what Angle's channeling here, and Benoit's still hanging with him.
And look at this hold here. It's almost like Benoit was thinking Dragon Sleeper. Angle was going for the single leg pick. I am already so fucking hard, and we're only at like 2 fucking minutes just about in this match. And now you see Angle. It's not exactly a Dragon Sleeper, but you can see he's kind of smothering Benoit there. There's the release. Just like at WrestleMania. I know you and I were going crazy for these exact holds at the beginning of their WrestleMania match. And they're doing it again here. I mean, this is the feeling out process. This is just, and really, it's not even just feeling out. It's pure ego. This is one-upsmanship. This is gamesmanship. And again, Angle go over the single leg, and he gets it. But Benoit immediately goes to the back, tries to get the leg around. He's got the leg scissors. You can see, though, Benoit trying to get the arm. Angle. Oh, Angle. Could be thinking Angle lock. But now Benoit's got the leg now.
Oh, my God.
And there's scramble on Benoit. Oh, Benoit, if you could just get to a vertical base.
No, Angle.
What a pick by Angle.
Oh, crossface. Oh,
what a counter, but Angle gets to the row. Oh my God. Chiefin, did I thank you for your donation already, Chiefin? Because I'll thank you again. This is fucking amazing. Like, holy shit, this is my crack. I feel like I'm ODing because, don't get me wrong, there are quality technical wrestlers in the modern era, but like Angle and Benoit, man, that is always my hookup.
Yep.
And now Angle taking his time. And hey, no shame in running on the clock this early. I mean, it's 0-0. Obviously, you don't want to draw, but psychologically, you can get in Benoit's head if you're not so willing to engage because Benoit is eager. Benoit knows he was close to getting the crossface. Ring positioning was disadvantageous to him in that exchange. But he knew he had the crossface, and that's why Benoit's feeling hot. He wants Angle back in here. Angle, though, not so willing to engage. Now we could get a direct Roman knuckle. No, again, no, the takedown. Not even necessarily a double leg, just a straight-up takedown. And now you see Angle's got the mount. Benoit, though, rolls through, grab the arm. Angle rolls through. And again, we got the break here.
Oh, my God. This is your crack right here, brother.
I'll tell you, I mean, we'd be giving points on escapes, on takedowns. I don't even know what the score would be. Angle again with the single leg. And you notice, though, the quickness on the snap with that single leg. And Benoit now going for the arm. There's the escape, thinking crossface. He's got it. No, Angle scrambling. And Angle gets to the bottom rope.
Ugh.
Angle creating distance. Benoit, though, not going to allow him. Looking right at Angle. And we talk about scientific wrestling. We talk about catch as catch can. What does that mean?
What does it mean to you, John?
It means to me what we're watching right here. That just pure technical, that chain wrestling going from move to move to move until you reach your end game. And nobody does it better than Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. There's the waist lock, standing switch. Could be first German. No. Waist lock takedown. Angle scrambling out. Benoit, though, look at this. Following through with the hold. Angle now with the standing switch. This could get ugly here. Benoit now standing switch of his own. But Angle, great positioning there, backs him up. Oh, going to the crossface here on the floor. He's got it. There's the tap. But it doesn't count.
But it's outside.
It doesn't.
It doesn't count anywhere.
That is brilliant by Angle. A victim of the crossface, sure. And he even gives the tap for the catharsis. But he knows it doesn't count. See, that's the thing. Benoit is a brilliant technical wrestler, and it's ironic because he just went straight to pro wrestling. Angle transitioned to pro wrestling. But I feel like in the context of this match, he has a better psychology for it right now than Benoit does. He knows you got to get it done in the ring. Angle going for a steel chair. That's not gonna help him. We'll get
what irony though that the match we're watching right now is featuring a legitimate Olympic gold medalist out professional wrestling a guy with no amateur background, and the guy with no amateur background arguably out amateur wrestling the Olympic gold medalist.
Absolutely, it's incredible to me. It's incredible to me that we're seeing that. And Benoit, he is itching to get Angle in here. 6 minutes have passed. We're at 24 minutes now. We're beginning from 23:58 now on the clock. And this is before fans would count down 10, 9, 8 every time a minute would come to pass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and look at Benoit. I mean, we call him a rabid Wolverine. He is just looking to sick himself on the wounded carcass of the Olympic gold medalist. Angle, though, making sure that the rules are in his favor. He really felt that crossface. And
but the right hand. Oh, no.
Oh, but he goes
ankle lock. Oh, wow. What is this? This is not an ankle lock. This is a heel hook. And that's the tap.
And Benoit tapping on immediately. You know what, though? That could have been pragmatic by the Wolverine. Yes, Angle does get a point on the board. I do not deny that. And it always sucks to not get a foothold in the match early. But Benoit realizes, hey, you cannot have pride in this match. The longer you stay in a hold, the more damage it does. And then the more susceptible you are to submissions and giving up points in the late stages of the match where that's really going to matter the most. And Benoit arguing that Angle got a closed fist on him. But that referee's decision that he's rendered is going to be final here as the clock continues to wind down.
Yeah, and this was Kyoto. He might not have been old, but he was still in the way.
I'll tell you, I'd love to know, and I'm asking a legitimately technical question here. If in Angle's collegiate career, if in his mat career, as we'll call it.
Right for the knee. What a chop block.
I'd love to know if back in those days, if he was as committed to the single leg as he is here, because he's so proficient with it. And you can see he just hasn't stopped going for it. That and the double leg and another chop block.
Have you ever been able to go back and watch Angle's Olympic matches?
I only watched the gold medal one, and honestly, it was so long ago, I scarcely remember it. But I'd be curious to see how many single legs he tried to pop up there. Again, legitimately, because it is a legitimate technique. Oh, and Benoit! What a counter! He picked the arm! And Angle, though, immediately goes to the knees, trying to alleviate the pressure. Benoit, Mahistro Cradle. No! Because he knows Vince doesn't count.
Armbreaker.
Oh, but
Angle has, that's going to be it. That's going to be
it. That's it. Tied at 1-1. Oh, my
Benoit's
God.
not letting go, though. Benoit, there we go, finally.
Oh, my God. I love it. One guy has a wounded leg, another guy with the wounded arm and shoulder. And what does that come back to? Ankle lock for Angle, cross face for Benoit. And we haven't even really seen those old. I mean, we have from Benoit, but it was on the outside. I'm talking as far as rendering points. We have not seen those olds yet appear in this contest.
Oh, so good.
I'll tell you, man, these two are so proud. You know, Benoit once said in the lead up to their Royal Rumble encounter for the WWE Championship, if there is one thing that I believe in, it is that I am better than Kurt Angle. But right now, in this moment, he is tied with Kurt Angle. And now the shoulder right in the ring post.
Again, though, focusing on the arm, dude. Yes.
Benoit is tenacious. He will leave that arm hanging by a thread. And now look at that, almost like a
back to the arm bar.
Back into the
He's
arm
going to get another tap here.
Suck it, Del bitch bag. This is what an arm breaker feels like. And now Angle.
Oh, but Angle, though. Angle had
a brilliant angle
over the rope.
That was brilliant. Actually, he pivots his weight. He alleviates the pressure, gets the foot, actually the whole leg, on the rope. And Benoit now going to stay on Angle. It's going to be a shoulder breaker.
Scoop. Oh, my God. The scoop shoulder breaker over the knee.
Yeah, that was a straight up shoulder breaker, partner. Yeah, that's when Benoit used to do these kinds of moves. Does he still do the isolated hammerlock stuff? Oh, Irish whip. Yeah, because we haven't seen any of that yet.
That was the first knife edge of the match.
And another. Oh, my God. And the sternum of Angle.
Oh, and he's just cranking the arm on the rope, and then he pulls the leg away to get Kurt Angle to kind of screw himself. Oh! Can't get disqualified. Oh, no, but Kurt has a steel chair.
No, Kurt. Oh, face. And a man that prides himself on his technical wrestling having to use a foreign object. And now Kurt is going to just stomp away on Benoit. Now going again, picking the leg, ankle lock. And this is proper. And Benoit again with the quick tap out. And again, I don't just think it's a pain thing. I really do think it's calculative. You know, you don't want to, again, stay in a hold that long because you know how much time is going to be left in the match. So you're always thinking about damage. It's kind of like when Orton and Cena had their Iron Man match and Cena got the STFU in early. Orton immediately tapped out. Why? Preservation. And that's what it is for these two competitors here. Is Benoit definitely favoring the leg.
Yeah, because this is a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly, partner, exactly. And that's the mindset we've all got to have watching here. And that's the mindset the now one-legged Wolverine has to have if he has any hope of not only surviving, but thriving.
Oh, wow, Angle.
Angle with the cross face.
And Benoit's going to tap. Wow, Angle, wow.
I can tell you, it's got to wound the pride of Benoit to have to tap out to his own hold. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish, what we just got done saying. And Benoit has to imagine that in these next over 18 minutes, he could get 2 more submissions on the gold medalist.
See, but you know what? I think that was a mistake on Angle's part because by focusing on a different body part, he let Benoit's knee recover more.
That's an excellent point, Ashton. Excellent observation there. I mean, you got to play it smart. And the thing is, when you're as talented as Kurt Angle is, human ego, is going to be an issue. And his ego definitely got the better of him there. And now he's going to pounce right on the Wolverine ear. And you can see he's just smothering him, that throat against the rope.
And again, I think it's a mistake that he didn't go right for another submission.
I mean, the thing is, you got the mentality of these two guys. A mentality of sacrifice, of pride. There's an elbow there. These guys truly believe in their heart of hearts that they are the best at what they do. They're the best technical wrestlers in the world. There's another elbow there. Kyoto admonishing Angle to get back in the ring. How many surgeries, how much time with family and everything else these two have sacrificed for their craft. And Angle, I thought he was thinking Angle slam. High Angle back suplex. Great elevation there. Picking the leg again is Angle, but Benoit immediately. Great awareness getting to the bottom rope. Stomp there. Another stomp there. Another stomp there. And Angle is no longer about scientific wrestling. We've taken it to the back alley. We've taken it to the street. And Angle doesn't mind that one bit. And
yeah, it seems like Angle just kind of wanted to get that two fall lead and is now content with just beating up Benoit and preventing Benoit from getting offense on him.
Hey, it's like when we play Rocket League, partner. You know I love a 2-point window, and I guess so does Angle, because now that he's got it, you can see he's far more liberal with his offense. I mean, he's taking Benoit out. He's smashing his face against the announce table. He's doing stomps. I mean, Angle feels more comfortable. He feels confident. That's the word, confident. You've got margins like that. You're confident. You feel a bit more experimental. Let me do a stomp here. Let me risk taking him to the outside to do more damage. I can afford it. And that's the mindset of Angle. I can afford to do these things right now because I've got the Wolverine on the ropes. And now, got Benoit up again. Irish whip. Oh, but Benoit hangs on. He baits Angle. Backdrops him over the ropes. Dear God. Angle now on his stomach. And he's still cognizant of where he is. It's Backlash. It's 30 minutes. It's ultimate submission. And we have rendered...
We're damn near halfway through this match, and Benoit has a 2-fall deficit to overcome.
Exactly, but the chop there. But that's the thing about Benoit. That's why I gravitated to him as a child. He will not quit, Ashton. There could be 5 seconds left on the clock, and he will fight with all of his heart in those 5 seconds to try and make even a little bit of a difference. He doesn't know the meaning of the word quit.
Who wins between the Olympic gold medalist and one choppy boy?
I don't know. Well, that's why we're here to find out that question. And Benoit right in the steel steps. And I'll tell you, for as great as Benoit is, human anatomy against steel steps are going to win that bout every time. And Angle, again, feeling supremely confident. Now back to the ankle lock. And like Benoit earlier with the crossface, except here, I don't know if Angle's going to be so willing to relent. And you see Benoit tapping out, but thankfully for Benoit, much like Angle earlier, it doesn't matter. Angle mouthing off to the referee, but he does do more damage. To your point, you talked earlier how Angle briefly deviated with the crossface. He's got to focus on the knee. Well, he was definitely focused on the leg there and the knee of the Wolverine. And he's picking Benoit up. Benoit now back in the ring. Over 14 minutes left. Clock is ticking away here. Oh, and now Angle thinking armbar here. Benoit, though, with the hands clasped. And now Benoit, if he could reverse the leverage, that could be huge. Look at Angle, though, transitioning potentially into a triangle.
Yeah, you know, the interesting thing about this is, I was going to say, it's not like Benoit can get a pinfall attempt out of that position like he could in a normal match. You can't win by a pinfall in this.
And it's got to be so hard for those guys to really remember when you're in that kind of pain and you just want it to end. You just go to your instincts, you know? But you realize your instincts don't necessarily fully apply here. You've got to make some adjustments. And Benoit made the adjustments necessary to get to the ropes. And Angle now continues with the stomps. But, man, I mean, you figure you're running the clock out. You got that 2-fall window that we talked about. Angle is just moving with all kinds of confidence. And now the abdominal stretch. You want to talk old school. You want to talk fundamentals. Angle applying them here to the Wolverine. How frustrating has it got to be for Benoit? Because every stomp that Angle gets off, every submission he gets off, even if it's just to wear Benoit down, you got to look at the clock and you got to think, I got to make up 2 falls just to tie. 3 to win. And I've got over 13 minutes to do it. We're at 13:30 now. Oh, standing switch. And now Benoit with the abdominal, but you know it's not going to end the Angle immediately. Oh, but Benoit followed through, though.
Oh, back to the armbar.
Back to the arm breaker there. If you can get Angle to tap, that would be huge. Oh, but Angle, though, not willing to give it up, and Angle gets to the ropes. And again, it's got to be psychologically heartbreaking for Benoit. You get a submission, and the guy's able to persevere. Because, see, now it's not going to be about pragmatics. Now I think they will try and endure submissions if they can help it. Because we're already halfway through this bout. In fact, a little over halfway at this point, because now we're at 12:57 here. And right hand there to Benoit. But you see, though, that Angle favoring. Now when he goes for stuff like that, it's going to hurt more than it used to. Oh, Benoit. Oh, what a double leg takedown.
Oh, wow.
Is it going to be the sharpshooter? If he can turn him over, he does. Angle. Is Angle going to tap? Again, I did say that the nature of the match has changed. Angle doesn't want to give up that two-fall lead, and he doesn't have to. He gets to the ropes. Oh, but Benoit keeping it locked in.
Yeah, well, and plus we've also got to remember that Benoit has really only been working over the arm of Angle, so that was the first real damage that he had done to the lower back.
Absolutely.
So it's not super surprising that Angle didn't tap out right away.
And, oh, is it going to be a German?
Oh, victory roll. Victory
Oh,
roll into single leg crab. Oh, with the knee in the back. That might be it. He's going to tap. Yeah.
Oh, my God. That crab looked devastating. And, yep, Benoit now down one fall. Angle still in the lead. But, man, that single leg Boston crab, you talk about putting some stank on it. My God. And Benoit just looking at Angle. He knows. He knows, like, I've got this. I've started the comeback here. Now the referee had it back in Benoit. I guess there's a little bit of a grace period in this because you see the clock has vanished. So I guess between falls, there's like a maybe 5, 10 grace period, a second grace period, just to kind of rest, gather yourself before you can continue again.
Oh, I just heard the bell ring.
Oh, and look at how smart though is Angle. Hey, look, I want to see him go at it for all the 30 minutes here too. But Angle creating that distance, very smart when you've got the lead and you want to run the clock out. Because that's the question you got to ask yourself. Do you want to have a great match or do you want to win? If you could do both, great. But ultimately, you want to take the win first. And that's Angle's mindset here. Because think about this, too. Outside of this rivalry, Ashton, every win matters. You don't think Angle wants to be WWF champion again? He had a chance to. Oh, and now Benoit, right after Angle. I was going to make the point. Angle had a chance to main event WrestleMania 17. He lost the WWF title to The Rocket, No Way Out. I have to imagine Angle would love to get back in that title picture. And Angle's shoulder right there. And Benoit, I mean, the WWF title, that's his life. That's why, he has chosen this craft. Again, wrestling is his mistress. He's called it as such. And he would love to be world champion. And Angle scurrying out of the ring, creating distance again here. And now you can see he's kind of moving at a brisk pace here. Benoit, though, relentlessly pursuing Angle. But Angle duped Benoit. Getting him in there. Now look at these stomps. An Angle. Gonna peg Benoit up. He's still got that one fall lead. Benoit looking to tie. Right hands here by Benoit. Benoit battling back. Oh, and then the right to the eyes there.
Oh, evil motherfucker.
Angle, I'll tell you, he loves taking long drives on the low road. That eye rake continuing his advantage.
I love the way you put that.
Stomping on Benoit's midsection there. And if you're Benoit, Ashton, it's got to be getting to you a little bit because, I mean, you did get the fall, so your confidence is definitely up a little bit. But 1, you're still losing. 2, even if you get it, you only tie. And 3, it's against a guy that's resorting to these tactics this late in the match. We're coming on 9 minutes left here in just about 10 seconds. And Kyoto telling Benoit to get back in the ring, but Benoit's trying, and now Kyoto... but again, though, Angle just all over it. You can see what Angle's doing here. He's being very territorial of the ring. If Benoit can't get back in the ring, he can't wrestle. If he can't wrestle, he can't apply submissions, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I think that's really smart on Angle's part. Angle's a really, really smart wrestler in this match, and he always has been, but especially in this match, he's showing off that ring IQ.
Absolutely, Ashton. And I love the way you put that. Expertly put. And now you talk about expertly. The execution on that suplex.
Oh, look at Benoit. Immediately getting to the rope before Kurt had a chance to lock in that ankle lock.
Benoit feeling very spry there. And he's only got the 1-point deficit now. He does not want to let that slip back to 2. If it slips back to 2, I hate to say it, but this match is over. Because the way Angle has been wrestling here, ain't no way Benoit would be able to tie with that deficit. Oh, Benoit, wow. Boots up. How's that leather taste?
Oh, but the drop toe hold from Angle, that's not good. Benoit knows. Benoit knows what Angle can do. He knows. He got caught, and he made sure to get to the rope before Angle could punish him for it. That was brilliant.
I will tell you something right now, Ashton. You have a match like this, familiarity is your best friend. When you know what a guy does, when you know his chain of offense, when you know what he's thinking about, You know, you got to use that. You got to weaponize it and use it to your advantage. And Benoit did there, and he gets tossed out of the ring through the ropes.
And by the way, once we hit the 7:30 mark, we will be 3/4 of the way through this match.
Absolutely. Hang on there, another right hand. And suplex, oh my God, on the floor. And not only does it do damage to Benoit, but again, you run the clock out. Not to mention, you're going to have to run the clock out getting back in the ring because you can't render falls on the outside. Like you said, man, that ring IQ of Angle soaring through the roof right now.
Yeah, man. Look at Benoit, though, throwing these knife-edge chops. One choppy boy, like I said earlier. Oh, an Angle with the eye rake because you can't get disqualified in this match.
Benoit's back right in the barricade.
Honestly, using that logic, I'm almost wondering why Angle hasn't stooped even lower to the point that he's using weapons and stuff. I know he used a chair earlier, didn't he?
He did when the referee was stunned, so maybe the DQs are in place, but you know, they've always been more forgiving of eye rakes and stuff like that than still chair shots. It's definitely a matter of degrees, if you will.
That's just, I feel like in a match like this, there shouldn't be any kind of disqualifications or countouts or anything like that. You should only be able to get a fall by making your opponent submit.
I'm actually amazed that Angle let Benoit get as much in the ring as he did.
Yeah, and then immediately back on him. Angle absolutely smothering Benoit now, trying to prevent Benoit from having any breathing room. Oh, but the dragon screw! And now Benoit with an ankle lock of his own, or at least attempting one, but Angle's right there at the ropes, though.
If he could just pull Angle away. And, oh, man, Benoit. I feel like Benoit was getting ready to do something fantastic. But Angle, I mean, the rope was right there. You know, this isn't like modern day when you could be interested in the ropes and you're like, I think I'm going to tap out.
Yep.
And, that was not a good risk by Benoit. It didn't pay off. The drop kick missed, and the back of his head hit the canvas hard. And now Angle. This isn't even a bow. This is like an SC. Look at this by Angle.
What in the world is this?
I
this
feel
is like it's like a modified STF, but
absolutely
like really modified. Like,
but look at the positioning, though. With that positioning, Benoit was able
to... it's an STS. It's an STS.
Well, Benoit hasn't tapped yet, but he may not even have to if he renders Benoit unconscious. And again, it runs the clock out, though. See, this is...
Yeah. Like, if there was ever a logical time to use a rest hold, quote-unquote, this is the time. And Angle's making great use of this sleeper now.
Absolutely. And now the arm check.
And that's the thing, too, is Angle can still get a submission win off of this. It's just not super likely.
And...
oh!
That was close, though.
Oh, man. Grab the rope, Ben, while you're right there.
He may not even... I mean, dude, with the way his body's contorted and everything, he may be aware, but he may also be in so much pain. I know. Benoit,
look at Angle using his body to prevent Benoit from getting to the rope. That was great.
Angle, again, say what you will about the man. He talks a big game. He's definitely taking a short
and back to the grapevine on the single leg there.
Look at how that scissors is done. And I'm telling you, you learn that on the mat, Ashton. You don't do that at the pro level, quote unquote. You learn that all on the mat, and Angle's using that gold medal experience when he does body scissors with that kind of technique. I mean, the double leg takedowns we've seen, Kurt Angle has taken so much from the mat and transplanted it so beautifully in the ring. That's what makes him one of the best technical wrestlers of all time. And now, Benoit, though, looking to become
stunner!
Oh, yeah. Stunner to get out of it. 4 minutes left. And
I think JR called that just a jawbreaker, but it looked more like it was over the shoulder than top of the head.
Either way.
But Angle. Wow, he just exploded with that lariat. Just took Angle off his feet. Or took Benoit off his feet.
I know Benoit won't quit. I know Benoit would just call me a naysayer and kick me out of his locker room if I told him this to his face. But Benoit may not be able to win this here. At best, we may be looking at a draw here because we got 3:30 left. Angle's up by 1. He hasn't given Benoit any breathing room. Benoit could just slap on a crossface with good...
Oh, Joe, belly to belly.
Belly to belly. Oh, my God, that was perfect.
See, now Angle is in his zone right now. Like, he knows he's got this. He's very confident. He's kind of peaking right now. And if Benoit can catch him while he's in this arrogant state, that's how he can get another fall.
It's all about ring positioning at this point.
Another belly to belly. Oh,
my God.
We are now 90% through this match, John.
These throws by Angle. I mean, this would be 4 points on the mat. But for Angle, he's getting a much bigger prize. He's running out the clock.
Dude, 4 points maybe in the last 20, 30 seconds, but he started this match with just so many points.
Oh, Benoit! Speaking of
Benoit,
points,
the German, he's going to go for the triad.
The trifecta by the Wolverine.
That's 2. Oh, God, the crispness and the snap on these Germans. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, you want to talk about the snap? Look at Angle's neck. I know.
Oh, Angle blocked.
What a block, getting the leg and then the elbow. Oh, but Benoit, double leg takedown again.
Oh, but Angle with the leg kick. Oh, my God, we're back to this. Ankle lock, maybe? Angle's right there at the rope, though.
Benoit tried it before.
Benoit pulled him away. Benoit pulled him away. He's got the ankle lock in. There's the tap.
There's the tie. There's the tie there. We got 2 minutes left just about.
And how brilliant is it that Benoit kept that submission locked in until the ref forced him to let go?
With how much Angle's been smothering him, absolutely. The ankle lock by Benoit. Let's remember, Angle got one of his decisions via the crossface. Benoit had to give him a receipt, and there it is.
Well, and to be fair, we haven't seen these guys get a fall off of their own signature submissions yet. They've used each other's, but not their own.
Exactly. And now
we have not seen Benoit win via crossface or Angle win via ankle lock yet.
Oh, and a shot block there. And you know what? Normally this would be peculiar because, again, the crossface is more of a shoulder and neck-based submission maneuver. But I can see Benoit's reasoning here. Oh, my God. If you take away the vertical base of Angle, I mean, how do you think he's been able to smother Benoit for pretty much the entirety of this match? Because he's at a strong vertical base. Benoit takes that away. It's more of an even playing field. And now it's Benoit's turn. It's the Wolverine's turn to pounce on the carcass of the gold medalist.
Yeah, see, and now should be the time that both of these guys have a bit of a sense of urgency, because now that they're tied up, it really is like a lose-lose situation if they don't get one fall.
And another German there, and Benoit.
But you got to also remember, with that sense of urgency offensively, the low blow behind Kyoto's back.
If I remember,
what I was going to say, though, was with that sense of urgency also comes a sense of, like, endurance, because, again, you just can't tap out, because you've only got to hold out now for another 30 seconds, and you're going to end up tying rather than losing. So there, not only do you have that sense of urgency trying to win via submission as fast as you can, but you also have this extra sense of, like, if I can just hang on a little longer, I won't lose.
And Angle was trying for the ankle locks, couldn't get it there.
And another back suplex from Angle transitions into the ankle lock. See this right here. This is the situation. Benoit, I feel like if it was 10 minutes ago, Benoit would have tapped by now, but he knows that there's so little time left that he's just hanging on just long enough, and there's the bell.
Yeah, Benoit, and Benoit's tapping out now, but that Angle doesn't get the decision.
Nope. I didn't even see Benoit tap out. I was paying attention to Kyoto and Angle when he did, I guess.
Angle saying he tapped. And it's true, Benoit did tap. I will say, honestly, he did, but that was after the clock ran out.
Yep.
Please tell me we get sudden death here. We can't have it end this way. And now, Finkel. Yes!
Sudden death. First submission wins.
Yes. Get back in there, Kurt. Crybaby little bitch.
So basically what this becomes now is a regular old wrestling match. However, the only way that you can possibly win is via submission. So that's the thing. Like, it's still just a regular wrestling match. So we're going to see all the same stuff you would expect in a normal wrestling match, with the, like, desperate to hang on and not tap out, and to trying to find counters and stuff like that, rather than the immediate taps like we got very early into the 30 minutes. But no pinfalls, no countouts, I hope, no disqualifications, that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. One submission wins. Oh, could be another belly.
Look
at that throw.
Jesus Christ.
The way.
Dude, did you see the way that he got his hips under Benoit there?
Yeah, dude.
That was unbelievable. What an athlete Kurt Angle used to be.
Oh, wait, I thought he might have been thinking moonsault with Benoit in the corner there. He's not. Oh, now the crowd chanting, Angle sucks. Crowd coming to the aid of Benoit. Angle looks a bit distracted. Angle's got to be perturbed because he wanted to get the hell out of here. And Benoit driving him in the corner. Oh my God.
Oh, God. Angle, though.
Oh, look at this. But Benoit, though, the free forearm and the fist. Angle cranking on it. Oh my God, the scram! I could just watch 30 minutes of these guys doing scrambles, much less like actual wrestling. And
see, Angle has his hand on the rope though.
And Kyoto
Highly
sees
illegal.
It. Oh, now look at Benoit pivoting.
Benoit, into the crossface, into the crippler. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get the win here.
That's it. Tap, tap, tap.
There it is.
Suck it.
Wow, what a match and what a win for Benoit. And he's not letting go either.
Yeah, don't. Still gotta give him his receipt for fucking cheating at WrestleMania. Bitch ass. Oh my God, I love that match. Pants have no purpose anymore. That was amazing.
I'm surprised you even have still pants on.
I know, right? Clip, I love me some technical wrestling, baby. You and me both, son. That's how I know you're mine. Standing ovation. Oh my God.
But wait a minute. I love technical wrestling too. I'm not your son.
That's true. Or maybe. No, it's definitely true. But
I'm older than you, jackass.
Hey, man. Quantum physics or something.
And no, that's not how that works.
Not how your face works.
What did you just say?
I said not how your face works.
Oh, my God.
There's the tap out. Oh, my God. Slow motion tap out. Right there. You can see the exact moment that Angle's going to cry himself to sleep tonight.
And by the way, too, I love that I made the observation towards the end of the match that we didn't see either of them get a fall off of their own signature submission, and then Benoit wins with the crossface.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
No. Triple H watching that footage, assessing how big the hole his golden shovel is going to have to dig for the Brothers of Destruction.
I mean, those guys are way more adept with shovels than he is.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Stephanie.
Not everything is about you, Steph. God.
Oh, my God.
Just let me be a heel right now and talk about my storyline. Jeez.
Yeah. This was before she went to SmackDown to become a babyface GM. Oh, that's right. We've got the last man standing match next, Shane and Big Show. Oh, God.
This is going to be something.
Oh, man. What is the most unforgettable Shane McMahon bump?
Probably the one we're about to see in this match. So
I'm thinking either the one that Kurt Angle was trying to put him through the backboard and it took him like 3 or 4 tries to do it.
Right.
Or the one where Steve Blackman hit him with the kendo stick and he fell like 40 feet.
Yeah. Oh, Shane.
Yeah, GG Cliff said Steve Blackman, so.
Oh, Vince really talking on Big Show here.
Cliff said, I remember this match vividly and I still have to change pants. And then the Chiefin said, I'm wearing nothing but a towel because of that match.
Yes.
Oh, man. And that towel is no longer dry.
I hope my commentary did that match justice, guys, because I could call that shit all fucking day.
Yeah, you were great. I tried to contribute a little, but I didn't want to step on your toes.
I appreciate it. You were more than welcome to, because I know I can always be a bit much and kind of forget the world around me, but I fucking love watching those two work.
Yeah. Oh my God, Big Show. That's right. Big Show is going to be in the, I believe he's going to be at the Crown Jewel show. I mean, he lost, or no, wait. I'm trying to remember.
So yeah, he's not.
He lost to Orton, right?
Yeah, so he's not going to be in the World Cup, but.
Right. But he's still probably going to be on the show.
Yeah.
I still like. Who else in the World Cup so far? Angle, Orton, and who else?
Angle, Orton,
Cena, and who else?
I think Balor.
No, it's another SmackDown guy.
Hardy.
That's right, Jeff. That's right. Yeah.
Fucking beat Samoa Joe. Oh my
God. So we're 4 for 4 on white American men being in the World Cup.
Yeah. Cliff says, I still prefer your progress commentaries on Mark Haskin matches. I didn't know you liked my commentary on Mark Haskins that much, Cliff, but I'll keep that in mind. Mark Haskins is fucking great.
Yeah, he is pretty awesome.
Wait, didn't Shane...
Speaking of Mark Haskins, guess what we get to watch tomorrow?
What's that?
Mark Haskins versus Matt Riddle.
Oh my God.
Yeah, boy.
Well, it's the big show. Here he comes.
I missed this theme song that he used to have.
Dude, this theme was so badass. Like, if nothing else, you heard this theme and you knew some guy that was excessively proud of his height was going to come out and kick some ass.
It's a big show. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I just did the obligatory. I'm a giant.
Oh.
I love that that's his argument. Like, somebody could just show...
Dude, look at him run the ropes like an athlete.
Dude, if there's one thing I've always wanted to do with the Big Show, I've always wanted to go back and, like, watch his WCW run as the Giant. And I think before that he was called Paul White.
Well, no, he was only called Paul White when he first got to WWF.
Okay. But yeah, I still need to go back and watch his shit as the Giant, because that's the thing. I know we make fun of a lot of people, you know, as they've gotten older, but really looking at it for what it is, and again, I said it in the Angle match, time is kind to nobody. Big Show used to be a freakish athlete for his size. I remember Armageddon 1999 when he defended the WWF title against Big Boss Man because of that whole freaking feud. He did a kip up in that match, and I was like, holy fucking shit.
I wonder if someone who donates to our Discord regularly would be willing to get us to react to World War III 1996, because the Giant won. That was the only battle royal before the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal started that he ever won.
Oh, and Shane outmaneuvering the Big Show kendo stick right to the face, and I was just hammering the back with it. Oh, right in the midsection. Dalla dalla. Dalla dalla.
Yes.
And Shane. Shane on the barricade. Oh, throttled by the throat, but using the kendo stick to get out of it. Oh, Big Show caught it. Lariat.
So, John.
Yes, Ashton.
You know how I just mentioned WCW World War III 1996?
Yes.
Do you want to hear the rest of that card?
Sure.
Ultimo Dragon versus Rey Mysterio Jr.
Wow.
Chris Jericho versus Nick Patrick, where Jericho had one arm tied behind his back.
Okay.
The Giant versus Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, that's a waste.
Harlem Heat versus the amazing French Canadians, which is comprised of Jacques Rougeau and Carl Ouellet, aka PCO.
Okay.
Sister Sherry versus Colonel Robert Parker.
Okay.
Dean Malenko versus Psychosis.
That sounds like it could be fun, yeah.
And then the Outsiders versus the Faces of Fear, which was Meng, aka Haku, and the Barbarian, versus the Nasty Boys in a triple threat for the WCW tag titles. And then the main event was the World War III match, which is the 60-man 3-ring battle royal.
Wow, that is Vince Russo written all over it.
This was before he even showed up, though.
Wow.
This was Bischoff.
Wow, Bischoff. Oh, wait. Is that chloroform? Oh. He's going to try and put the Giant to sleep.
Yeah, totally. And it should work, like, nearly instantly, honestly.
But he's a giant.
Yeah, I get that, but still, it's chloroform. Chemicals are greater than your body composition, asshole.
I feel like they should have tried to work that line in there in Breaking Bad somehow.
I mean, maybe when they literally melted the guy in the bathtub.
Yeah.
That was in like what, episode 3, 2, somewhere around there. It was so early.
Shane's like, yeah, nice and easy.
Shane has a doctor's mask on.
Ride the pony and down.
Oh my
god. Oh man. You know, when they decide to go full ham and egger, you get the entire omelet. And the referee begins the count there. I think he's still trying to fit that cloth under.
Oh wow, Vince! At least he didn't tear both of his quads getting into the ring this time.
That's so true.
When was that? Rumble 05 or 06?
That was 05.
Okay, I thought it was.
Damn it! I can't have the product of my semen winning like this. Linda, hold my condom. I'll be back.
I love that hold my condom is Vince's version of hold my beer.
Nobody gets in the way of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. God, I just showed these beta males what an alpha looks like. Now I'm gonna watch myself in the mirror for 15 minutes.
Take the red pill, faggot.
Enjoy your tofu, assholes.
Holy shit.
Cliff did say he loves Vincent Kennedy McAltman, so I thought I'd bring McAltman back for this show for just those few seconds. I can't do it for any longer than that because my throat will kill me. Oh my god.
Hold my Cialis. You old ED having motherfucker. Wait, doesn't James have ED?
Probably. Sidewalk slam. He's gonna hate that we talked about like this.
What do you mean, probably? You're in bed with him every night. You would know.
I mean, I think he performs fairly well, but if he heard about us talking to him like this, he'd probably say something like, hey, my uncle can confirm I do not have ED, thank you.
Oh my god.
And now the referee begins the count here.
God damn it.
It's up to 5, and Big Joe already feeling triumphant. Oh
my god.
If Vince comes out again, I may do it again, but I make no promises.
I wonder if Vince calls liberal feminist men beta cucks.
Oh my god, he probably does. Oh, here's the toss.
Oh my god, what a Beal.
Oh, now picking Shane up. Oh, is it gonna? Oh, the final cut! Final cut!
Wait, John, you're out of Team 1%? I didn't know this.
Oh, I guess because who is it that I support? Oh, yeah, Aiden English.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I mean, that was merely a cover, though, because Javaris is just really insecure that my credit score is better than his. Referee continuing the count here.
Wow, I was completely unaware of this sudden breaking news story.
I mean, it's kind of Javaris's behavioral patterns. When he loses, he just suppresses the problem. Kenny Omega obliterates him in DBZ. He no longer barks up about wanting a rematch. My credit score is better than his. I no longer am seemingly allowed in Team 1%. It's a Javaris.
And apparently you and James owe him a yacht?
Well, you know, in his mind.
Oh, I guess James nutted on his yacht, so now you and he owe him one.
Well, James has more fun on my yacht because it actually has yachts within the yacht. So maybe get on my level, Javaris.
Whoa, you have yachtception going on?
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
It's the power when you have so much money, every check can just be a blank check and you won't feel a thing. I mean, not that Javaris would know anything about that, you know. I'm picking Shane up.
Well, Javaris got over the Aiden thing, and I guess that makes one of us.
Is it torture rack time? And you'll get over it too. You'll learn. Oh wait, test.
What a big boot!
I loved his big boot as a kid.
Test, aka Big Cass 1.0.
Yeah, that might even be an insult to Test because I always liked Test's personality better than Big Cass.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, sequels are never as good as the original.
That is true. Oh, Big Show, they're clubbing Test. I actually go back sometimes to this day and watch the big boot the Test got on Brock Lesnar and King of the Ring. Oh my God, that dude. Talk about knowing how to use your size.
Yeah.
So we've had Vince come out, Test come out.
What, you mean you weren't prepared for a McMahon match to have a lot of shit going on it and shenanigans out the ass?
That is true. Oh, man. It's kind of funny.
Look at all the women reaching out to try and touch Test.
It's kind of funny the history that Test has with the McMahon family, because on screen, you know, he had that relationship with Stephanie that went
and then she betrayed him.
Exactly. Oh, now Test baiting Big Show. Duh.
Oh, using the sign to the head. Oh, but he missed. Oh, driven into the scaffolding structure.
And now.
Oh, man. It's a good thing he didn't drive him into that hook.
Man, all of Big Show's energies are being expended on punishing Test.
Oh, and here comes Shane O'Mac.
Oh, Shane getting a side of his own.
Shane O'Mac of the beanstalk over here.
Oh, now look at that. He's moving around the hook. See, I guess he wants to go undetected. And side to the back there. And another side.
Just assaulting Big Show with that keep off sign.
Yeah, keep off my friend's show.
Oh, God, Big Show has a kendo stick. What's more terrifying than a giant? A giant with a stick.
Oh, actually, that's more of a steel pipe.
Oh, God, that's even scarier. I mean, it still qualifies as a giant with a stick, but it's even scarier than a kendo stick.
Oh, look at Shane.
Uh-oh. Shane's a climbing. Shane's a climbing, fella. Oh, man.
Able to evade Show.
Yeah. Oh, but Show's going to try and climb, too. Holy shit.
No. And Shane's still going even higher, but now Test pulling Big Show off. Oh, wait a minute here. Test to the right hand. Oh, he's got a side of his own, clobbering Big Show in the head. Big Show trying to protect himself. And another shot there. Oh, now Big Show throttling Test by the throat. Low blow. And now Test, his right hand's here. He's got the wrist lock.
Go, Test, go! Oh, this is Shane's elbow drop, isn't it?
Yeah. And Shane's all the way up.
Yeah, it totally is. Here it goes.
Oh my God. And Test screaming, yeah, that was awesome. Can Shane even get up? Test should just help him up. I mean, anything goes. I think ref's up to 3. 4. Now Test gesturing for Shane to get back up as best he can.
What the hell is Test doing?
I have no idea.
7. We're only up to 7.
And see, yeah, now he's doing what he should have done from the beginning. But now I guess he's just.
Oh, there you go. 8. 9.
10. That's it.
Oh my God, that was an amazing way to win a last man standing match.
Test and Shane working together to get the job done. I don't know why Vince didn't come back out at all and be like, ref, if you count 10, I'll fire you, damn it.
Yeah, he could have. He's got too much other shit going on. He's got to worry about Triple H's title tonight.
That's true. Big Show's still out of it. Like, oh, what happened? You lost.
Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
Dumb bitch. Javaris. God damn it, Shane. Stop trying to kill yourself. Cliff. this Shane kid ain't gonna last long. I mean, it's not like he's gonna be doing this shit 15 years from now. Womp, womp, womp.
See, but you can get away with doing it for a longer time if you do it less frequently.
Yeah, that is true.
Shane went like 8 years without doing it even once, so.
Shane was even initially shaking his head no, and then he's like, fuck it. JR talking about how badly Shane wanted to win. And yeah, to go to those lengths, I'll fucking say. We got 2 matches left, folks. Match you're most looking forward to, Ashton, is coming up here in mere moments.
Dude, they're showing this angle of it? Wow.
Yeah, damn.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that they showed that angle of it. That's crazy. I've only ever seen the wide angle of it. Vince. Oh yeah, at least our 2 top singles champions are teaming up to take on the tag team champions. I wonder who has more to lose.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Triple H is like, I'm gonna hold you to that, old man.
Can that statement be legally binding?
Yeah. Who the fuck are? Oh wait, you're Steve Blackman.
Steve Blackman.
At WWF New York. That really looks appetizing.
I'm surprised you didn't recognize Steve Blackman. Oh my God. This is why he wasn't a main eventer. He can't talk worth a shit.
No. Oh, wait.
God.
Brian Christopher.
Rip.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
Oh, you're white. Does he know he's white?
I think so. All right, here we go. Wait, what's happening? Okay. No, we're still looking
at a recap. Another replay of this. Oh my God. What a fall by Shane.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we go. Matt Hardy coming out to defend the European Championship, boys.
European title up for grabs. And some of the greats have held that. Shawn Michaels, British Bulldog. And now Matt Hardy here, continuing the lineage against Christian and Eddie Guerrero. Again, Eddie beat Test at WrestleMania 17. I don't know if he lost it to Christian at some point and then lost it to Hardy. I really don't know how we got here specifically. But triple threat before our main event, winner takes all tag team matchup. Here Eddie 3 days ago was just completely broken down. There's the Lita Kinrana and Twist of Fate there by Matt. 3 count.
There were only 2 actual Europeans to ever hold the European title. Do you want to guess who they are?
William Regal and British Bulldog?
Yep.
Look at me, no shit.
And they also were the 2 longest total reigning European champions. British Bulldog held the title for officially 251 days. Regal 177 days. And then the next was, of course, Triple fucking H at 151 days.
Wow.
But yeah, it's kind of cool at least that the only guys that were actually European to hold the European title also held it for the longest total combined time.
Yeah, that shows me that at least they recognized what the title was supposed to be about and they respected it as such.
Yeah, the longest single reign ever was the British Bulldogs' first reign with it. The inaugural, like when they crowned it first in '97. He held it for 206 days.
Oh, and there is Eddie Guerrero.
Latino Heat! Latino Heat!
Eddie now, this triple threat. Christian feels like the odd man out. I have no idea how Christian got to be a part of this match, but
yeah, you're right. Because Eddie, like you said, won it at WrestleMania, and Matt beat Eddie for it on an episode of SmackDown a few weeks later. So it doesn't really make sense that Christian's in this. I'm sure that there were reasons like leading up to the match, but he wasn't in the title picture prior to this that we know of.
Christian would love.
Actually, really cool though, because this was like, it's funny because this was during a time that I was watching wrestling, but you hadn't gotten into it yet, and yet I feel like I still don't really remember it as well as I should compared to the way you remember stuff that you watched when you were younger.
Right. Stomps there by Christian. Christian would love to win a singles championship because I believe this was the year that Edge would win King of the Ring, which would really begin the jealousy between Edge and Christian. Eddie off the ropes.
And you would be correct.
Awesome.
Do you remember who Edge beat in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament last year?
Oh, was it Kurt Angle?
It sure was.
Wow, look at me.
You're ridiculous. Did you know that?
Thanks. And Eddie. Christian, they're perched on the top, well, middle rope technically right now, but top turnbuckle. And now Matt pulling Eddie off. You don't treat Latino Heat that way, little bitch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Cliff, you're right that Jean-Paul Levesque, or, oh my God, I can't even say names anymore. Jean-Paul Levesque was technically European as far as like the gimmick goes, but he wasn't Jean-Paul Levesque when he won the European title. He was Triple H. So. From Waterbury, Connecticut.
Oh, Matt, they can twist the fate. Christian.
Oh, the lariat there from Christian.
Way to go.
Oh, now Eddie. Backdrop driver, baby. Oh, no, that was just a back suplex. Damn.
Great form, though, by Latino Heat.
I feel like the backdrop driver is more of like a twisting motion, and they land more on their shoulders than their back.
Right.
God, that's just making me miss Yuji Nagata matches. I loved him.
Yeah, Yuji Nagata.
I'm so disappointed that we're never going to see him in a G1 again because he was so good.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Dropped hold there by Eddie. Could be a surfboard.
Oh, Matt off the ropes. Sunset flip goes for a pinning attempt, but they got too close to the ropes. Oh, Matt swinging a miss, sends Eddie to the outside. We're down to just Matt and Christian in the ring, and Christian assaulting Matt.
It's funny that these guys have such familiarity with each other from a tag team perspective.
Assaulting and a peppering Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the lariat from Matt.
Kick out by Christian.
This was before Matt became interesting.
Yeah.
If only he could have found a character and a personality and a gimmick before he got old and unable to move well.
Dude, that's the tragedy with some talents, right? Is that like, but they're also proof that like if you can find that kind of voice that this late in your career, everybody has a voice of some kind. It's just a matter of finding it. And the really successful ones are the ones that find it as soon as possible. Like Mark Henry being the kind of heel that he was. We always said, like, imagine if he had just discovered this sooner, he probably would have been a WWE champion at some point.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
Wow.
That was like a handspring DDT by Matt Hardy, but it was on the apron.
That was nuts.
Oh, now Eddie grabbing Matt by the hair, pulling him up, thinking suplex into the ring, and he's going to get it. That was a brain buster. That was a brain buster, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Scrambled.
Now he's thinking three amigos.
Wow, that's another brain buster right there.
Yeah. He didn't do three amigos. He did two brain busters.
That was the nearest of near falls, and Eddie knows it. He's
he did. Yeah, he damn near beat Matt Hardy with those. That was awesome. Oh, Matt reverses though.
I didn't know Eddie could throw such great brainbusters and a back body drop.
Oh, come on, man! You got to stop being surprised by Eddie doing stuff well.
Well, I mean, yeah, you want to talk about technical genius? Fucking Eddie Guerrero,
right?
He should have used those brainbusters as the real setup of the Frog Splash. Because fuck me, like,
yeah, don't get up from that.
And Christian on the outside, that could be advantageous to Christian. All this chaos going on inside. Christian picks his spot well enough.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he let Eddie do the Frankensteiner attempt, but he held on to Matt Hardy's trunks to prevent him from falling. And now Christian going to go for a suplex. Oh, gourd buster onto Christian, which also made him do a splash to Eddie. And now Matt Hardy off the top rope with a double lariat.
Beautifully done there. And now Matt. Right in there to Christian. Now to Eddie.
Oh, ducks, though. Christian with a crossbody to Eddie there. Oh, sends Christian over the top rope. Christian's done, dude. I think this might be the finish here. Matt Hardy, scoop slam. He's going for the swanton.
Oh, no, this is going to be the leg drop, remember. Because swanton.
Oh, that's right, yeah. There it is. How long did he do that leg drop?
I think it was part of his arsenal for a long time. Maybe even as early as when he first came in. But Eddie kicked out. This match continues. Christian.
I mean, that explains why his spine and tailbone are so fucked up.
Yeah.
Isn't that why he had to retire? Because his pelvis was like fusing to his spine or some shit like that?
Yeah. Oh, Edge with the spear!
Oh, Edge doing stuff!
I don't know why you bring that
Matt Hardy in. Oh, Christian wanted to pin, but Eddie's going to steal it. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Matt kicked out. Wow. That's good for Christian, though. That means the match continues for Christian as well.
Yeah.
Look at this spear by Edge. Oh, my God.
That was
and Jeff Hardy
a running hug. There's Jeff Hardy now. He's going after Edge. Oh, but I don't know. Jeff's still okay on the outside. He landed on his feet. Oh, kill switch!
Oh, but Jeff's
going to do a swanton.
He got
it. He took out Christian. Oh, and now going back after Edge. Oh, my God. Oh, Matt doing twist of fate here to Christian.
He got it.
Go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Matt retains.
Matt retains the European Championship.
Man, I didn't know that the European title might as well have been the Cruiserweight title back then.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What a fast-paced match compared to everything else we've gotten tonight.
Absolutely. And Edge frustrated.
Edge. Way to fail, Edge. You tried helping your buddy out and you ended up costing him the match.
Yeah, now we can see where the seeds of dissent were really planted.
Yeah, exactly.
You can go on and win King of the Ring, but God forbid Christian wants something.
Christian totally has the argument of, all Edge wants to do is steal the spotlight for himself. I had that match at hand before he showed up.
Exactly. Oh, Christian, you and your opinions.
Oh, man. WWF New York.
Yeah, did anybody ever actually get to go to WWF New York that's like in the chat? I highly doubt it, but I've always been curious what that experience was like.
Dude, I feel like most of our fans are too young to have gone there.
Right.
Like that's something that parents wouldn't want to take their kids to.
Yeah.
And most of the people that are in our chat were not old enough to drive themselves when it was out, when it was a thing.
Chief, and well, that was short. That's what she said.
Oh,
Cliff.
Why would you say that?
I was 3, Cliff said.
Yeah, exactly. And we're getting this damn highlight again.
Well, Shane, you get to live forever. Congratulations. And highlight reels.
Oh, the slow-mo, though. Oof. I love how we're expected to believe that devastated the Big Show more than Shane.
Yeah. Here's main event time. Winner takes all.
Like, one of you just fell from 40 feet and landed back first on an exploding table. The other of you just felt the light brush of an elbow falling with a lot of velocity. Like, who's injured more, really?
Your snarky breakdowns are the best.
At least it's snarky and not smarky.
And I'm embarrassed. And I'm going to tap back to the show.
Am I wrong, though?
I mean, do you really need me to give that to you?
Do I need to channel Hannibal Buress? Don't boo me. I'm right.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, I guess.
Oh, that's right. This was Undertaker when he had the Limp Bizkit theme. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you're going to be embarrassed by anything, don't be embarrassed by me. Be embarrassed by the fact that someone thought Limp Bizkit was cool once.
Wow. Oh, how many jugulars do you have in jars right now?
Well, would you like me to talk about the collection that I have just in the house or in storage?
Oh my God. Oh my God. This two-man power trip. I love that Vince is at the center of it. My own creation. Two of the most alpha males in the WWF.
Damn it.
To show all these beta cucks how it's done.
I can't do it again. Oh my God, you actually said it in his voice.
I'll tell you, Linda, I've been reading this literature produced by this group known as the alt-right, and it really resonates. This is what being a man is all about. Look at Triple H on the cover of Muscle and Fitness. Oh, my only son right there.
Look at all those veins, Linda.
And Austin, he knows how to unwind after the 9 to 5 with a cold brewski. I don't understand all these men buying yoga mats for their basements. This time wasn't meant for me anymore, Linda. It's time to get into politics.
Oh, God, and that's how it all began. Holy
Oh, this has been your second presentation. My ribs fucking hell, John. Undertaker, yeah. The big boot. Hey, Chief, and I want to thank you for a great time today. Your donation was greatly appreciated. Guys, if you've been having fun with Vincent, Kennedy, McAltman, and 30-minute Ultimate Submission, and Hardcore Titles, and Latino Heat, and just all the good shit, please leave a like. This has really been a fun time. And Austin's face, what the hell?
Oh!
Here we got entrances for our main event. All that gold.
Time to play the game!
Oh, man. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Triple H, Intercontinental Champion. I want to see the match between him and Jeff Hardy, where Jeff Hardy would beat Triple H for the Intercontinental title.
Wasn't that just on a random episode of Raw though? Like in
like
around, like maybe even around this time. It might have been like 02.
Maybe, but I definitely know it was an episode of SmackDown, not Raw.
Oh, it was SmackDown. Okay, I thought Paul didn't work Tuesdays.
I guess that's when they were really because I don't think talent was separated in 01. Wasn't the draft like a fairly new concept, like in late 2001, early 02? Because remember, with the alliance angle, when Shane and Stephanie lost, they got back. They had the last laugh on Vince because they sold their shares to Ric Flair. That's how Ric Flair had his storyline reintegration into the company. And then him and Vince had that whole feud as GMs. And Triple H. God, it's so weird seeing him with something other than the world title. Here comes Austin.
Oh, dude, I'm seeing here. Oh, you know what? No. Oh God, it's Austin's Disturbed theme. Ew.
I actually like his Disturbed theme, honestly. Super Blue, when the game was worth playing. Damn. All about the WWF Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental Championship, and the arrival soon here of the Tag Team Champions.
Oh man, poor Howard Finkel. He just keeps getting chased around by these bad guys.
Hey, I don't feel bad for fucking Finkel. Have you ever been the Japanese ring announcer with Fale? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't know problems, Finkel.
Yeah, but that guy doesn't have Howard Finkel's golden voice.
That is true.
Nothing sounds more epic than Howard Finkel.
Yeah, very true.
Uh-oh.
Here come Undertaker and Kane.
Kane first. Oh shit, it's Slow Chemical. I love this theme.
Oh, you had it around this time. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, it was this variation of Slow Chemical and not the other one that we'd come to know a little bit later with the lyrics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the instrumental one, not Finger 11, I don't think.
Oh, that's disappointing. How come his arms are wrapped up? Oh, no, here comes Taker. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Riding on a motorcycle because he's cool.
Oh, my God.
Stop episode.
Oh my God, Taker.
What's funny is when he was still Biker Taker, but he had the Dead Man Walking theme, like you've done it now, you've gone and made a big one. Like
yeah, Big Evil. That was Big Evil.
Yeah, Big Evil Taker that like kept the bike and stuff. That was cool. This guy. How's that?
You've done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, I think they might rush the ring here and just go for it.
And this is gonna be your judgment day. I feel like South Park could do a good parody of that song.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, look, it's Austin and Triple H rolling out of the ring. Evacuate. How's the referee going to hold all four of those titles up to show him off for the match?
He's probably just going to skip that part.
Oh, yeah, it's Earl Hebner. He ain't going to do shit. Lazy fuck. I hated Earl Hebner as a referee.
Oh, now Austin there throwing that, throwing his jacket.
Oh, my God.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to get in the ring when Austin says so, you stupid son of a bitch.
You really nailed the accent there, but you put no effort into the voice.
Hey, I already did two Vincent Kennedy McAltmans there, so.
Oh,
man, there by Taker.
Pure strikes, John. Pure strikes.
Yeah, already doling out the soup bones. There at Backlash 01.
Austin has both knees on both, or braces on both knees. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Triple H has something in his eye.
Austin checking him over. I thought they were gonna hug there for a second. I was gonna laugh so hard.
So did I.
But no, they're those cool heels. They don't hug.
Oh my god, the camera just couldn't show Triple H's left eye because his nose was blocking it. Oh, they're trying to walk out of the match. Wow. Hilarious. Look how broad Triple H is.
God, with that nose, we know one of Triple H's earliest jobs is to the fucking frying pan. I know.
Wait, no. Oh, God.
I have to check on Triple H here.
Another pure strike from The Undertaker. Oh, my God.
Main event is absolutely riveting. Austin.
Oh, God. You should have Steph distract them and get in behind them.
Exactly. Now Triple H is like, man, what do we do? I keep getting punched in the face.
Oh, they're leaving. Retreat! Uh-oh!
They're going to pursue.
Yeah, they're getting chased down from behind now. Oh, no.
Triple H and Austin. Taker's got Austin. Kane's got Triple H. I think it was Triple H that damaged Kane's arm. You were asking about it.
Ah.
Another right hand there. Undertaker, of course, wants to become WWF champion again.
Man, these guys are performing their asses off. I miss this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I miss just everybody clearly really trying.
Yeah.
And like being good at their jobs and shit. And the people that are good at their jobs being on top. Like that's what I really miss, I think.
Meritocracy.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you could argue that there were some, you know, exceptions, but I feel like the exceptions have become the rule now.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, dude. You're never going to, you know, you can't strive for purity in any system because there's always going to be exceptions,
right?
You know, but I think if you can just work within those exceptions and still have a system that really awards talent, you know, something amazing. And Kane, speaking of amazing, look at the amazing power of the Big Red Machine as he just
nowadays it's like, oh, this person's really talented. Unfortunate for them because that means they'll never be a main eventer in WWE.
Exactly.
Or like, oh, this person has no talent whatsoever, but they look good on a magazine poster. Like, yeah, they're probably going to win a few world titles in WWE.
Right hand there by Kane to Triple H. Kane, Triple H.
I said now. Magazine poster. I'm dating myself.
More right hands there. Irish whip. Lariat in the corner. Irish whip again. Oh, Triple H reverses. Kane ducks.
Oh, there's the knee. High knee. Yep. High knee means butt.
Now Triple H isolating the arm of Kane here. The bad arm at that.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what happened exactly that caused that to happen?
I want to say maybe a sledgehammer to the arm because I know Triple H is the one that did the damage. Well, maybe both of the two-man power trip.
God, Triple H is like 6'3", 265, and Kane still just fucking dwarfs his ass.
Oh, duck.
Oh, what a lariat from Kane.
It's hard to think that Kane is now mayor of Tennessee.
That's so true. Oh, my God. Oh, Austin. Oh, that was amazing.
No, don't do this to me.
Oh, my God.
Don't do this to me. Oh, no. Now Taker's the one stomping the mud hole. Look at Austin's head. Bobblehead fucking ass. Triple H. Why?
Oh
Why does he keep punching me in the face?
Oh, I rake. Austin with the advantage. Yes, Austin. Throw some pure strikes of your own, buddy.
Oh, my God. Another right hand there. And, oh, Taker got the boot up.
Oh, Taker back on offense. Crowd thoroughly behind him. God, could you imagine if WWE were as stubborn in 2001 with people that they tried to turn heel that the crowd didn't accept as a heel as they are now with Becky?
Yeah, dude. My God.
Like, they turned Austin heel and it lasted all of what, 6 months?
Yeah, it really didn't last long at all.
Maybe not even that long, just because the crowd would not accept it.
Austin, call for a truce here. Please stop. No,
Oh my God. Oh, he was going to tag Kane. Wrong corner, Austin.
Kane wants the tag.
Oh my God. And he's going to get it too. There we go. There's the tag to Kane. Up and over.
I don't know if they've already decided how to divvy up the titles or if it's whoever pins who. Like, obviously, Austin and Triple H are becoming tag champions regardless of who pins who. But if Kane were to pin Austin, does that mean Kane would become the World Wrestling Federation champion?
I think that the way it would work is since they're feuding with certain people, I think Taker would win the WWF title and Kane would win the IC title.
Right.
Like, no matter who pins who.
Right.
But I don't think it matters because I'm fully expecting either a fuck finish or for Triple H and Austin to win.
Oh, now Triple H coming in.
Oh!
Again. Why? Why does he keep punching me in the face?
Three Stooges Triple H is best Triple H, seriously.
Uppercut.
Like, when he gets to just act like a fool and be like a coward and an asshole and a goofball, that's when Triple H is at his best, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Have you ever seen that video of him, like, going up to a little boy in the crowd and the boy acts like he's gonna bite him and he's just like creeped out by him and he just like keeps pulling his hand away and stuff?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's adorable.
Scoop slam there by the
Scoop slam on Austin. God damn. Austin rocking the double knee brace action out here. I know he's going for old school again, this time on Austin.
Is he gonna get it?
God damn. Remember when Taker could actually move, John?
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know where. Almost like another idea, but that was more of a hilarious admit. Triple H will not stop being abused by the Undertaker. Let's remember, we keep talking about WrestleMania. Undertaker beat Triple H at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, this was 2001. Everybody got abused by Undertaker, but you're right about Triple H. Yeah, this is his first match against Taker at Mania. It was this year.
And now Triple H looking to kind of recoup.
Have we live reacted to WrestleMania 17? I feel like we have.
We did.
I thought so.
That's why I remember it so vividly, because we did live react to it.
Yeah. That's funny.
Not as funny as Triple H's face. I mean, it already was before all those right hands, but God knows Taker's really been doing the work. Kick to the gut.
Oh my God. Austin's comedic timing is underrated. Oh, Triple H, though.
Triple H finally getting him back. That was for my face. Austin. Oh, wow.
They're just going to town, brother. Stomping that mud hole and walking it dry.
Yeah, they're walking it dry all the way to the back, because they don't want any more of this shit. Ah, the foot choke.
They're trying to walk the ramp dry as they go up it.
Elbow there by Austin. The bionic redneck. Another.
He needs to be bionic with all the replacement parts he has, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
That stack of dimes he calls a neck.
Triple H now's got Undertaker in the ring. Kane's just wondering. Kane's just telling the referee, look, they violated my non-aggression principle, therefore everything's off the table. Austin there, the full body weight.
Oh my God.
Take over. Dropping the knee on Taker. And now he's got Taker by the hair.
Oh, there's a tag. Triple H is now legal. Oh, and taking rib shots at Taker. Oh, geez. Man. Taker says it's time to tag out, bud. Time to get your brother in here.
Exactly.
God, remember when there used to be fake brothers in wrestling?
Yeah. I mean, Edge and Christian, dude.
Yeah. Were they ever like actually like kayfabe brothers?
Oh yeah, they ran with that angle for a little bit. I know people in chat can vouch for me on that. They were never billed as like just.
No, I'm not denying it. I just didn't know.
Right. That was a big thing. Edge even had to clarify in his book because for a long time I even believed that they were actually brothers, and he had to clarify, no, we're just best friends. Like we grew up.
Oh
together.
wow, yeah. Well, them and then like Taker and Kane, obviously not real brothers.
I know it's not, but it would be amazing if after all these years, Matt and Jeff were like, okay, we pulled a long con. We're not brothers either.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me either.
I'm mad. I came out of a business college. Jeff, of course, went to art school. Buy my paintings. And
my albums and whatever the hell else he makes.
All the ropes. A Taker with the jumping DDT. Oh God, Dominique Adams had to remind us about the incest storyline. I don't know what to think about that came to be. Vince was probably thinking, well, I've shoved my tongue down the throats of all the female talent in this company. Who else is left? And then Stephanie just walks in and he's just like creepily eyeing her up for an extended period of time. Perfect.
Oh!
And there's the best press by Austin.
Oh my God.
Oh by the throat.
Oh, speaking of choke slams, you never got to see your Baldo bomb earlier.
Yeah, life's full of disappointments.
Choke slam! Do it! Double choke slam! Yes, sake! Oh!
Not on the two-man power trip.
Oh my
God. Get turned up a little bit here.
I can tell. You're gonna have a great day today. I can tell.
Kane really wants that tag.
Yeah, Taker's been in forever. There is the tag. He took it. Took it for himself.
You violate my NAP, you're gonna RIP, bitch. And now,
hey, that's Taker's thing to say.
Well, NAP for non-aggression principle. Kane's the libertarian here. We gotta keep up.
I know, but RIP is Taker's thing to say.
Well, now Kane's appropriating it. He doesn't really seem to have a problem with that. Sidewalk slam.
Oh my God.
Could be the diving clothesline here.
Yep, you know it is gonna be. He's doing the same shit for 20 years. Oh, Triple H is on the top rope. What a mistake. Gorilla press slam from Kane.
God, I know you said Ric Flair was your idol, but do you have to be that much of a tryhard? Austin throttled by the throat. Triple H still going after the bad arm of Kane. They actually have in the version of WWE 2K that I own, 16, this match is actually in the story mode. Because it's like
nice.
It's like Austin's career mode, and this match is one of the highlights.
Back elbow from Kane. Triple H, another back elbow for Triple H.
A one-armed Kane
Big boot to Austin.
A one-armed Kane is still better than most two-armed competitors. Lariat there to Triple H.
Yeah. It reminds me of that one Family Guy bit. Oh, but Austin going after the arm.
Nice arm breaker there by Austin.
You know, you've just got to wonder why, with so many able-bodied two-armed catchers available in the minors, why these guys would choose this no-armed first baseman or whatever it was. It's just like, oh my God.
TVA clip. Triple H was about to do a 450, but Kane cuts him off. Oh, man.
Oh, and the woes continue. You know, you would think even a one-armed first baseman would be an improvement over this.
Yeah. Now Triple H backing Austin off so he can get his hits in. Kane.
Imagine Triple H trying a 450.
Oh, my God. Well, Kev, I guess best friends share something else, tearing of the quads. But how'd you even do it? It was a 450. I know. I'm shocked. And now Austin going after Kane.
Well, he would get the front flip, like it would look like he's going for a swanton bomb, but he would end up like trying to continue to rotate and land awkwardly on his feet, and that would be how the quad tears.
Ow.
Oh my god.
And now
I love how you are doing like a caricature of Camp WWE's version of Triple H, which is already a caricature. Oh my god, the evil laugh.
And now Kane's arm in the steel steps. If you haven't guessed by now, folks, I've completely lost it, just like Kane lost all feeling in that arm after that chair shot.
Yeah.
Still better than most commentators working today, so you can get all of this dick.
But wait, what did you lose?
What did I say? I just said I completely lost it. Like, I'm just going
right. So what is it that you lost then?
It.
Yeah.
There we go.
Felt like prying teeth there, brother.
I really honestly, I mean, Jericho's done so many bits that like some of them shuffle. So
yeah, lost in the shuffle for sure. Taker's bleeding because of course he is. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, he did say he's still down with the devil.
Of course. Oh, Triple H really going after that arm. I love how they're doing all this work just so that Taker can get the hot tag and kill everyone and win the match.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, again, I was just hammering those right hands. He's so angry.
Cliff Austin 316 says, I just hugged my friend.
Oh, now Kane with the mount in the right hands. Oh, he's there with the boot. I'll tell you, Chiefin, you sure do know how to pick them. And Austin sure knows how to pick an arm apart because Kane has just not gotten any relief for several minutes here. And he is just dying to get to his corner and tag The Undertaker.
Yeah, Cliff. Camp WWE Vince is amazing. And the ironic thing is he voices it. So it's like he's voicing a caricaturized version of himself.
Yeah.
I knew it. Girls do fart. Ha 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 ha.
Speaking of, actually, we still haven't gone back and watched the latest season of Camp WWE. So if you're still into that, I mean, on a night when we don't have anything
time to do it at some point.
Yeah, I think that'll just be a night where we just have nothing to do, and I'm like, hey, should we just watch Camp WWE? Like,
yeah.
Oh
my god. Oh yeah. Now Austin pushing that arm into the rope and pulling the rope into the arm. Yikers.
Oh, now Triple H wanting to continue the damage.
Oh, Chiefin bringing up Mundo Aries.
Oh, man. Well,
it's such an LOL TNA situation because, like, either Aries is the biggest asshole of all time or Impact's going to Impact, and they pulled some full-blown Russo shit by trying to do a work shoot that ended up just discrediting everything else that they do.
Which I thought it was real at first, and I reacted that way because I tweeted congrats to Mundo, and I did tell Aries to go fuck himself. But then thinking that it might be a work, that might even be worse because really, like, that.
Yeah, like you discredit your own business for the sake of intrigue.
Exactly.
Hope it's worth it.
We've reached peak Russo. Bro.
That sounded like what it would sound like if The Undertaker said bro.
Yeah, that's the void sucking in everything you know and love. I know. Kane's arm still being worked over. Kane, though, going to get back to that vertical base.
And I love, too, now that because they've had so many identities, when it's Impact, when they're doing well, we can call it Impact. But when they do shit like that, it's TNA again.
With a lot of LOL in front of it. And now,
yeah, LOL TNA, baby.
Taker back for that tag, but look at Triple H's position. He could rush over and pull Taker off.
Yep, that's what he's going to do, too.
Yeah, he's definitely, as Kane is slow as molasses.
There we go.
That's what happens.
Oh, but of course, Undertaker was so OP back in the day.
I was just hammering Triple H in the face.
Get him, Stone Cold. Yeah. Hebner's not going to stop you. Well, maybe now he will, but he wasn't going to.
Austin again.
Wow, man. They're coming off the rope really increased the force on that kick.
I love that a lot of the moves here are like so basic too, but the personalities were so like larger than life that the crowd is still like hanging on every moment of this thing.
Yep.
There's the tag there. Over the ropes.
Oh shit. Austin trying to counter. Austin thinking suplex. Oh shit. Nice.
Nice suplex.
Oh, this is where Kane sits up though.
Is he going to? Undertaker just looking like, man, come on. I want that tag.
There's the tag, Triple H.
No.
Oh, Triple H. This is your mistake yet again.
Why would you try it? Oh, he's going to get the 450 this time. No.
I don't know what's funnier, the fact that what you said was the 450 thing or the boot for the face and Triple H's sell of it. Oh, I'm telling you, man. Goofball Triple H is the best Triple H.
It was the perfect storm of lulls. Tag back to Austin. Kane still hasn't gotten a tag.
Yeah. Cliff, definitely.
What did Cliff say?
He said OP Fred Durst Taker was way worse than Kushida and Prime Phoenix combined.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Taker wants that tag so bad. He's fidgeting over it. Oh, get in there, Trips.
No. Is it going to be a shin breaker?
No. He might be a dragon screw, though. Oh, I was like, is Kane about to do an Enziguri right now?
I was waiting for it.
That would have been amazing. It seemed like he was thinking about it, too, but then Triple H with the elbow. Boot up. Oh, he's thinking pedigree. He's got one of the. Oh, he got it off. He got it off. Pedigree.
If Austin
over the pin. At least Kane is an Ultimate Warrior. He's not going to just no sell it.
Oh, wait, tagging an Austin. What is there something like Austin's ego?
Why in the world would you make that tag? Oh my god, that made no sense.
I think it was appealing to Austin's ego or something. Like they have an agreement where Austin will always get the pin. Like that's so counterproductive.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah. Go right ahead, Steve. You can have the pin, man.
Now Stephanie arguing with Hebner.
Oh my god.
This is the first time Stephanie's gotten involved.
Fuck off Steph and fuck off Hebner. Both of you can die in a fire as far as I'm concerned. Oh, no. Wow!
Okay, the cover.
2! No! Oh my god.
Shove Steph off that apron.
That was hilarious. Oh my god.
Somebody just has that look on her face like, ow.
Yeah.
Rude.
Oh god, don't even try and make Stephanie more like, there is the Enziguri! It happened! It finally happened! Oh, but Triple H ran into Hebner. Oh no.
Of course.
God, Hebner was the worst ref ever.
God, we still to this day need more durable fucking refs.
Oh, and here comes Taker going after Triple H and Austin. Triple H punches Austin. Triple H. Austin. Oh, he's setting him up in the corner. I'm telling you, man, these guys bumping like the Three Stooges is the best thing. Oh, pure strikes! Pure strikes!
Oh, no.
Pure strikes to Austin!
Austin, Irish whip.
Lariat!
In the corner.
Lariat! Boot! Boot! Oh my god! Like, he's treating Austin and Triple H like local talent.
Yeah. Last ride.
Yep, he's going to get it off, too. This is going to be the end of the match. Boom. Pin. One. Oh. What the hell?
I guess he's saying, oh, that's
Austin's
right.
not legal?
Or
Triple H. Triple H isn't legal.
I guess Austin.
Oh, my God. There's Austin. Oh, and Hebner took another bump. Low blow, stunner to Kane. Oh my god. This is peak Attitude Era level bullshit.
Stop there to Austin.
Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing. This is hilarious. Oh my god. Oh.
There. Uppercut. Wait.
Oh, Triple H has the title. That's one of the tag belts.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Taker and Austin are gone. It's down to Triple H and Kane.
Didn't the referee acknowledge the tag, though, with Undertaker, or no? Is it still Kane that's illegal? Boot. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it wasn't Triple H that wasn't legal. Maybe it was the Undertaker. Maybe the referee, for whatever reason, never saw that tag.
I don't know. It's just plain old WWE bullshit, I'm guessing.
Oh, could be the... No.
Oh, but it's a Steph. Look at the crowd unglued. I love it. Oh, my God. Oh, there's Vince! There's Vince with the sledgehammer! Oh, he gave it to Triple H! Oh, and there's the sledgehammer to the arm again!
Hit him again, damn it! Do it again!
Vince trying to be athletic is the funniest shit. He tried to slide out of the ring and he ended up just belly flopping and then rolling out.
I don't pay into your Social Security for this shit, damn it! Make the count!
1, 2... 3 new tag champs, baby!
My only son is a double champion! Come on, Steph. Come on, Steph. I want to run a storyline by you. World Tag
8.5 out of 10 on that. Oh my god.
I broke down just as bad as the ending of that match. Jesus Christ.
What'd you say?
I said I broke down as badly as the end of that match. Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Best friends win, Cliff. Oh my god, that was so good. That was hilarious.
And they say politics don't pay.
That was definitely the next best match on the show after Angle Benoit.
Yeah.
For pure comedy value alone, that match was amazing.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. The main event served one side of the spectrum, and Benoit and Angle served the other. Like,
yep.
You can have both, I promise.
Look at Vince running out, yelling at the wind. You son of a bitch, you're not going to get away with this.
Do you know who I am? I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh my god.
I can't believe he booted my only daughter in the face. I had plans, Kane. Real plans.
Holy shit, he totally did. Oh my god. Plans to defile her.
No. Defile my daughter.
God damn it. Stop it. Oh, thank Christ it's over. That was too good, man. That was too good.
Guys, I had so much fun. The Chieftain's dying. Guys, I had so much fun. If you had fun too, please leave a like. Thank you so much, Chiefin, for the donation. This was amazing. He donated damn near $30 to make this happen. Dude, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow for Progress, Chapter 76, the Wembley show, main evented by Thyler Bate versus Walter for the Progress Championship. And yeah, I'm just going to hand it over to Ashton to take us home.
Hey, look, everyone! It's Tyler! All right, guys, this has been amazing. Really fun. Thank you so much, the Chief. And you take that bow. It's been well earned. Great show. Lots of fun. Great energy in chat from all the guys. Chief and Cliff, Super Blue. I know Javaris was in here earlier. Who else was in here earlier? Dominique was in here briefly. James had 2 messages. He said he was back and then he was mugged by his drug dealer. There was some, I know Ace the Skylord was in here earlier too. That was a while ago. But yeah, we appreciate everyone who showed up. And we'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time or 8 p.m. British time with our live or noon Pacific time with our live reactions to Progress Chapter 76. That's the Wembley show, baby. It's the big one. It's an extremely long show. It's 4.5 hours long. Just going by the timestamp. I'm hoping it's good though. I'm really, really hoping it'll be good. The first match on the show is Mark Haskins versus Matt Riddle, and the main event is Walter versus Thyler. So it's going to be, and the second match is like Ginny versus Tony Storm versus I forget who else is in it, but it's like a triple threat. So I'm fully expecting it to be a great show. And I believe this week is also episode 1 of NXT UK. So that's on Wednesday. And then we've got the old usual Wednesday night stuff with 205 and Lucha Underground and the Mae Young Classic. And then later on in the night, the NXT review. And then Thursday, of course, we do have our review of the episode of Lucha Underground that we live react to on Wednesday. And I'm trying to remember, I think, what else do we have this week? I think that's it. I think that's the week. So Wednesday is absolutely loaded. And we have Progress and SmackDown live tomorrow night. And then Thursday is the Lucha review. And then the next show after that is next week. So that's the week this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm expecting NXT UK to be a ton of fun. But guys, remember to like the video if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Of course, click that bell icon, join the notification squad. Follow us both on Twitter, like the Facebook, buy our merch on Teespring. And of course, if you want to do what Chiefin just did and request that we live react to a wrestling show of your choosing, donating to the Patreon is how you can make that happen. If you want to donate all in one to get us to react to something and then just leave, that's fine. The other way to do it is to donate monthly and let that kind of accumulate over time. So if you want to donate, say, $5 a month over the course of 6 months, that's $30. You could request a 3-hour show that we would live react to then. $3 a month is the bare minimum to get you into the TWitWoW Discord, which is a lot of fun and how we kind of coordinate a lot of this stuff. And also, another big benefit is that the Discord is what allows us to live react to SmackDown and 205 Live every week. So if you guys want us to keep doing that, remember to donate to the Discord or donate to the Patreon. I said the Discord last time. I meant the Patreon. Donate to the Patreon to make all that stuff happen. And of course, the most important thing that I ask you to do is share this video, share this channel with all your wrestling fan friends. Let them in on the best kept secret in the YouTube wrestling community. We are TWitWoW, and we are the workhorses of the YWC, and we will see you guys at some point this week. But whatever point that is, all that we ask is that you all remember to stay tuned.